priority to find him. We
So,
would hate
last
to
time
keep
you all
50
decided
feet
to
or
do
more
some
away
siege
from him.
warfare, where you fought off the hordes and hordes and hordes of undead. Congratulations. And
We decided to do some siege warfare where we notified the enemy of the poor construction of their fortifications.
you caused a fire that has consumed almost the entire kingdom, castle / city.
Only halfway. It's like half of the fucking kingdom. And some of the forest.
And you managed to destroy a majority of the standing army, which you now just have to take down the giant mutation. Threats and tides, I was more than graciously willing to place you a little further into the action with your team other than having you stand at the gate the whole time.
Oh, so right about here should be good?
Right about here.
Right about here?
Right down center.
Basically,
Right in between the Draco Lich and the Skeleton Swarm?
No, right behind Cordova.
On top of the roof or on the floor?
On the ground.
Oof. Is that climbing?
Yep.
Hey, did that
Go
blood
ahead.
thing get removed from me yet?
The what?
The blood thing that's slowly been filling up my soup with water, and I've had to blood infused water, and I've had to routinely clean it out.
You mean your eternally
The
bleeding
curse
cut?
of the aura of murder.
Blood twin.
No, not. Oh yeah, the thing that when the blood touches a solid surface, it opens up like it kind of functions like a gore nest from Doom 2016.
Your blood twin?
No, not.
No, like
not,
I said, the curse from the aura of murder
Oh, the curse.
after he failed to kill me.
Yeah, what? Mommy's curse, yeah.
You are glitching
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Yeah, your mic is a little fucked.
Oh,
He's
my
better
mic's
than I
all fucky.
It's
Yeah, your
fucked
mic's
to
all
high heaven.
Let me. Yeah. Okay. I turned the fan away from my mic. Is it less scuffed?
Well, that helps.
I'd try disconnecting and reconnecting real quick just to see if it's Discord.
Also, when did Wanda and Cathal get over there?
A while ago.
Hard
Okay.
work. Hard work.
Like at least a week ago,
Uh,
if I had to guess.
okay, hard work is not exactly the answer to when.
Hard work.
A while ago,
I'm sure you can hear me.
you decided to take on one of
Yes,
the
please.
giants, and they decided to fuck off over there.
So they're just they're just outside the walls now.
I was protecting Cathal. And he's back up
Okay.
now, is he?
Gonna just fire off and
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah,
So,
which one asked?
your cut has been restored, right? But, like, if you get cut or hurt again and you start bleeding, you know, the demon incursion's still gonna come for you.
Hey, Cactus, you mind letting me in?
Yeah, in a minute.
Oh god, that clip from the Croods. I'm hungry. In a minute.
There you go.
Lots of bones. Bones and such, yeah.
You know what would have been super useful last session? To have a,
What?
you know, AoE spellcaster.
What you mean? I've been here the whole time.
One of the intelligence variety.
I'm incredibly intelligent.
If you're gonna be a dick about it, I'll just leave the other game I'm in.
What?
He just could. Everything's fine.
I got the schedule switch done.
I know.
Ta-da.
I'm just giving you a
Then
hard
stop
time.
riding my ass.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know. I was playing up the bit, playing up the bit in response to you playing up the bit.
Okay, so
That's it. That's it. And get a no clip through the ceiling.
Okay, so back to the battle at hand. It is your guys' turn to start off with. Cordova, you're up.
I put a gun in my mouth and fire him.
I wouldn't
What?
recommend that with your crossbow.
Just sink a crossbow
farewell.
bolt into the back of your head. Sever the brain.
This crossbow bolt looks really tasty right about now.
Somehow you have an explosive bolt back of your head detonates.
Okay,
Alright.
so if I remember correctly, this guy had like a couple buddies, and I managed to fuck up them summoning another Draco Lich.
Yes, you managed to fuck them
yes.
up so they couldn't summon another Draco Lich. It's just that now they'll restart the ritual.
Which I can imagine that would probably take a decent bit longer time with only one of them instead of 3.
Well, there's still. I mean, 3 of them instead of 4. Oh wait, no, you're the small guys, yeah. It'll take a lot.
This guy.
It'll take longer until the others rejoin them.
Okay, so. Blah.
By the way, we ended with the enemy's turn, so that means it's Tide's next, right? Going off initiative.
No. Oh yeah, well, Tide's at the very, very end. Tide's your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. Okay. I gotta zoom in on the map real far.
A little bit.
I'm not the sword, I'm the book.
Yes, see the book.
Yeah. Okay.
The only book there.
Found me.
Nerd.
Glad you could find yourself in these trying times.
So. Oh fuck! Firefox crashed. Hang on, let me feel.
Oh.
Thought you said firefuck.
Is that when Mozilla opens a porn site? Characters.
Pun counter on.
I mean, that wasn't even a joke. I honest to God thought he said that at first.
It's count either way.
What the hell do you mean? Oh, son of a bitch! Do I have to log in? D&D Beyond, everybody.
What's with these people are requiring me to prove my identity?
They did have a server update a while ago, so.
D&D Beyond,
Yeah.
everybody.
Why didn't you have your character sheet open before we started?
I did have it open. Oh, wait, no, I'm using the wrong. Accidentally logged in on the
Suspicious.
wrong fucking email.
Sus.
Imagine if they had you prove your login credentials with like the typical questions, but they're all D&D. So it's like, what was the middle name of your first character? Who is your first party pet?
What is the third magic item in your list?
What was the name of the school in your wizard's backstory?
I gotta use a fucking verification code. What the hell is this?
That's right.
Well, I guess Cordova. Go ahead with your turn while we wait.
Okay.
Do that right now.
Tag out. I guess.
Would you want me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sounds
Cordova.
like it.
Okay. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I was doing my level best trying to knock out the dudes that are like maintaining the various troop types. Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The purple wizards and the pirate captains.
5 forward 50 feet. And wabba.
Make me a deck
I'm
save.
gonna.
Make me a deck save.
Okie dokie.
To fly?
No, as the captain that's down there is going to use a reaction.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna assume that someone's gonna try to do something to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dex
What?
save, you said.
Okay, I guess I have to reopen an the old version of the sheet because I guess I lost access to my D&D Beyond account apparently.
Okay, so
because I had-
How?
Okay, so I
don't know.
highly doubt that it is because poison never fucking does dex. I assume that this isn't a save against being poisoned, right?
No, this is a save about getting shot with a cannon.
Okay, fair.
You need to
Uh,
fly over that, right?
Wabba wabba. And... Oh boy, that's a not one. Hey,
no.
hey, what if I said indomitable?
Indomitable? Yeah.
Yeah, because I have that now. Boink.
So that's
Yeah, my old account's just gone.
There you go.
There,
I do have access to
18,
my
and if I
character sheet,
remember
though, so
correctly,
that's
I'm
fine.
blessed, so I'm gonna...
There you go.
your old account
Okay,
is
so
not
that's a total of-
gone because your character is still here.
I meant on D&D Beyond.
Did you just say you forgot your password and restart that instead?
No, I just reopened my old sheet. It's all good. Still works.
Okay, so the outcome of that dex save totals out to 22.
Okay, it misses you entirely as the large cannonball flings over here and upon landing explodes.
Where?
Right,
Oh,
tell where
God.
does it explode? Oh, hey, look at that.
Kaboom!
So close. Very close to
Hey, look
tied,
at-
so.
Hey, look at that! I am one tile away from the blast radius.
That one is so terrible. You just have to feel the hot air that blows against your face. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just feel a burst of heat and compressed air just blow past me.
So pray tell, what kind of cannon is this? Like a fucking ghost cannon or some shit?
It is the cannon of the Brigadier General.
That this dude here.
Yes, it is a magical cannon.
Wow, look at that. What if I shot him with my crossbow?
You can try.
Is
I think he'd be really cross about that.
You really crossed all right.
Ranged versus ranged, right? This should be flat. Like it
Yeah.
should be weapon neutral. Yeah, okay.
Heal him.
Wait a minute, hold on a sec. I remember a thing.
Remember it.
The bird
It's all
doing a
coming back
thinking.
now.
The bird doing a big thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said we were treated as getting a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that means, given that this is weapon neutral, that means I can start using fuck me.
Okay.
You heard him, Quinn.
precise
Go
strike.
fuck him.
I don't know what's going on here. Was it? Sorry.
At least buy her dinner. At least buy him dinner first.
Background feat. I'm using precise strike to bring these attacks to advantage.
Okay.
They only get expended if they actually connect.
Okay.
And
And
you because dog.
and then okay, so with bless, that is a 23 and a 29.
Both hit.
Both it? Okie dokie. And wabba wabba.
Oh,
Where is it? Well. Yeah, fuck it.
All the damage in the world.
Yeah, they're gonna throw fire rune into this. But actually, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna save the fire rune for a fucking crit. Treat it like a smite. There's no one behind him that's relevant. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Like a long line of soldiers.
So there's,
I'll die with the captain.
and then Giant's Might and Precision Strike. So
Damn.
that first attack is 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then that second attack is 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
Mamma
Mia.
well. Fuck it, that'll be my turn.
So, as the end of your turn, Wanda, you're up.
Alright. Alright. So Cathle's fully healed up too, since we're all leveled up as well, right?
Yep.
Cool. So we're fighting this skeleton man, then running back up. Okay, so see how
You're
far
trying to
you've gone,
protect him
old
as
man.
he is
Run,
currently
man.
unconscious.
No, you said including Cathal was healed last time.
Oh yeah.
Back up. Don't try to kill my mans like that. What are you doing?
Excuse me. Okay. God damn.
Kill my mans like that. How are you? What are you doing wrong?
I heard that as just, excuse me, princess.
Excuse me, princess.
You're trying to kill my mans like that. I don't know what you're trying
Is
to do.
Hector
The
here?
continuation,
I thought he was
the
still in the
continuation
castle.
of the joke is when you stretch out the
Hector has been doing a thing out of sight and out of earshot.
Yeah, but I was
Find out
joking
at
because
the
he
end of
was the
this.
one who said, "Excuse me, princess."
Well,
What I wish Hector would do is sit at the bottom of a large body of water.
And now, Wanda's about to freaking go wild and do a reckless attack on him.
Barbarian's gone wild.
21 for the first hit. I forget I have so much stacked up on this thing. Let me just see. Freaking.
You have
I
a
have?
6 in damage, a +6 in damage, and a +11 on hit.
Yeah, so that was a much bigger number. And next, a enthrall. So I'm gonna try to hit it normally with a d20. I didn't even put my damage in. Sorry, give me a second. Damage is 11 plus 6, 17 plus 2. Oh god, math. 19 on the first hit. Then we're gonna do the enthrall here for the
15 does hit.
Cool. Oop. Half that. Oh god, 15 plus 2. That would be. Oh, is it also added the like extra stuff too? Yeah.
No.
No, okay, so that's
7.
half 17 again. My brain can't do mental math.
7.
7?
Mhm.
Okay, yes, 7 plus 2. So it's 8, actually. Okay, 8. Alright, that's cool. Next one. Next attack, reckless attack again. Voila. 36.
36
I
would
assume
hit.
that hit.
Yeah.
I think 19 plus 2, that's 21 damage.
Okay.
Then the thrall again. I get as much damage on this guy as possible. 3 does not hit. 7 does not hit. And then I'm gonna do full strike, because why not? Reckless. Yeah. 33
Yeah, that hits.
plus 8 plus 2 plus 6. Oh. 16 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna figure.
Now, before you do anything else,
Yeah.
he dies and he lets out a wailing scream. But before I do the wailing scream, I need to turn my AC on.
That. That was
Can we get a
terrifying.
Wilhelm scream button installed on the soundboard?
No, absolutely fucking not. If he does, I'm gonna mute it. I ain't gonna hear none of that shit.
He lets out a wailing scream.
I have to roll something I forget. Constitution? Oh, he's put his AC on, I forgot.
As the cannonball makes contact with the ground.
Slices his freaking Achilles heel. But it's just his ankle bone. And so he starts falling down. As he screams, she says timbers.
You've heard of Achilles, but have you ever heard of the legendary hero Bophades, who was lowered into the river Styx by his groin?
Okay, I'm back. So, he is going to let out a undead wail.
And turning our user line.
Timber! Again,
Everybody within that radius, make me a con save.
Gotcha. Do this. We roll a d4 because of bliss. Damn. A 15. That's 15.
Is this counted as magic?
Not really.
Well, I got that one then.
18.
Oh. Okay, so you all take that. What did you get?
Really? 15?
Fail.
Damn.
Castle failed. You all take 40 damage, necrotic.
What?
Including me?
Fair.
Were you in the radius?
Are you in the
tides?
radius?
No, I don't think you were. But do you want to take the damage tides?
We'll go down with the party too.
I was just confused for a couple seconds.
Oh no, there was.
We should share the pain.
Radius. There's like a radius. I like this
I'd
much.
split the damage with me. You want it, right?
Not that much. And you were not in a radius, so you're fine. I like 10 squares. Less than 10 squares, but like yeah.
Yeah, but it's group
Boom.
bonding.
My poor eardrums. Let's kill the source. Cornova! Kill the source of the freaking skeleton giants! They heat my ears!
What?
Off in the distance. Off in the distance. By a technicality, they would be giant skeletons.
I said giant skeletons, fool!
What?
Where were you?
You said
When-
skeletal giants.
I said giant skeletons!
You're gonna have to speak
Do not
up.
correct bullshit! And she just starts running back up, or at least climbing back up.
I was in the tub back at the inn. No one woke me up.
Gosh, I don't want to hear your excuses. I just try to climb back up to the up here.
Acrobatics, please.
Hey, should I do that?
You're by far one of the nicest topsiders I've ever met.
Let me add a D4 to that. That's 13. Absolute bullshit.
You hit the deck as you jump and face plant into the ground.
Oh, how graceful of me.
Pardon
Everything
me,
okay, buddy?
indulging in a bit of Schadenfreude.
How does a crowd really affect
Well, Alerce, you're up.
What? No, I'm kidding.
I assume you didn't take that much damage from it because it was necrotic.
I don't resist necrotic.
Oh, I thought you did.
Unless I'm misremembering a homebrew thing I got. Let's see.
you got a death with necrotic resistance?
Nope, the Quaddle's or Quaddle Herald staff did not give me necrotic. Alrighty.
I thought you being a death cleric would give you necrotic resistance.
Nope, I remove other people's resistances.
Interesting.
Let's see. I am just a wee lass. I guess we hide under this, which I assume has support underneath as we take the dash
Do
action.
you wanna move your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I can do that too. There we go.
It'll slowly catch up.
Oh wait, I remember. I was gradually moving it to the right because maybe it will make up the distance by like cutting through
Did it
while
dash?
I'm going straight and straight.
Did it dash?
No, it can't dash.
This isn't Baldur's
Oh,
Gate.
poor thing.
It's not a creature, so it can't do stuff like that.
Oh, poor thing.
Is Cathel's
You
turn.
want to try?
He hops the fence.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
and he leaves. Oh man.
After he's got a significant distance away, he's gonna try to lasso you.
Oh,
Well, it's a spaghetti western now.
He
Mama's getting
nat
Western
20.
Cable. Oh god.
He lassos you with a rope, drags you up the side, getting splinters in your face, and then hoists you over the side.
That should not be with a natural 20, but okay.
Flavor. You're not taking damage from it.
I know, but still. Oh, and graceful. I'm like, thanks, Scaffold.
For yes, my dear
Think so.
lady. For I am here for you.
Thanks. And she pulls out some splinters off her cheek. She feels.
It is now the enemy's turn. As
Wait, that tiny doesn't walk over.
these
still here.
inquisitional men are going to gather up. As they are going to fire their crossbow bolts at you, Cordova.
Well,
Dodge, dodge.
Does a 24 hit?
yes, it does.
You take a total of 26 damage.
Okay, that's half the 13.
Huh?
It's halved.
I have a hill rune active.
I thought you said you're at 13 health. I'm like, how are you only at 13 health?
Yeah, no. I said, I said it's halved to 13.
So as you take the crossbow bolts, upon doing so, you are now surrounded by crows.
Wow.
Two,
Hey, bird. Pet the bird. Fellow Corvids spotted.
I'm afraid there's been a crow's misunderstanding.
Nah, surely I can recruit them to my cause.
Your cause?
Yep.
Adding you to the pun counter now.
These jokes are getting too costly.
Ouchie. I've never been on that pun counter because I don't know how to do puns naturally.
The birds all miss
This
as they get a
frequent-
collective 5.
Well,
This frequent pun usage is really unhelpful.
That's another one added. So the big giant one.
one of us
That's
is gonna
fire.
get, one of us is gonna get fucking struck
fire.
by lightning at this rate.
So the big
That
giant
fire
looks
that is
down,
this pun
sees the
pile is
tiny
getting
little
really
guy, and
bigger,
begins
I
to
just
move
threw another
towards.
stick. Oh fuck.
How do you
What?
spot
I
the
couldn't-
tiny little guy behind the building?
This isn't
How did he
fair.
do that, you son of a bitch?
How the fuck do you spot me right from all the way over there? I'm partially concealed behind cover.
You're not concealed behind anything. He can see over the house because that's at his hip.
Oh, I can
Titan.
believe that he can see over the house, but like when someone's right next to the building like that,
Like right
he's
the
going to
wall, like he's looking over like that. He's actually looking over the
It's
roof
not so much
edge.
that he can be seen, it's that his commander can see him. And, he's directing the undead.
Gee, maybe there's some magic sight chicanery going on.
Hey,
That.
I want to
Also,
do the
shit.
thing.
Oh yeah?
I can't remember what the thing's called, but I want to do the
The
thing.
summoners are now going to continue their summoning, different summoning
Can I have a
rituals.
turn, please?
You go
No.
at the end. You are at 8, my friend. The enemies all have higher initiative than you.
He rolled an 8.
You weren't ready, so you get to take 2 back to back.
Didn't even roll.
Summon.
You weren't here. We're using your old initiative. Suck it up, Buttercup. You weren't here.
Kind of breathe in and breathe out.
Oh?
Draco Lich is gonna move over here. Oh, and I gotta
Let's just stay right there. You're not needed right now.
move
You're
the
not
fire.
needed. Oh, the fire's getting bigger, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then I resist the fire. They all burn. Oh god. You'll be right furthest away from it.
We lost everything in the fire. The fire.
I'm burning this
The
house
fire.
down though. Ooh. They ain't gonna-
Okay,
they ain't gonna
Tides.
make it
It
done.
is now your turn.
The tides of battle are shifting.
Okay. I'd like to use my movement to retreat. Retreat.
Retreating
not retreat
towards
into the
them?
building. Fuck.
Words?
I wasn't gonna retreat into the building. That's a pussy move. That's a pussy move. I'm not bitch
It
face.
is.
I'm a whole man.
He is accelerative back hopping towards the enemy.
Moving towards this big fucking thing, and I
Oh,
would
it's
like
AC's at the.
You sure you want to be
I
in
would
melee
like
of
to
that?
engage.
Let's engage.
Get engaged. Get engaged. I know that's a thing now.
You were right there. You weren't that close to just to engage with them. They're right there and still cast.
This is gonna be a long shot. It's gonna be a long
yeah?
shot, and I'm gonna burn through one of my really good slots. It's 1d4 plus 1 for every dart, but if it's at 4th level, it's 3 darts at first.
Magic missile.
Yeah. If it's 3 darts at first, how many at 4th?
Doesn't it gain 1 per spell slot?
No.
It'll tell you.
No?
Magic. Missile. Darts. Oh, it's 4. So,
You create 3 glowing darts, and then at higher levels, using a slot 2nd or higher, it creates 1 more dart for each spell slot. So that'd be 6. 3 plus 3.
oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, this calculus coming in full force right now. So, it's 2 damage per dart. You take 14 damage. Max out. Did max out 14. Wait, I can't.
I'd like to ask why you're using magic missile.
So it won't miss.
Yeah, actually. I don't want to fuck up and miss.
High.
You have so many
AC's not
better
that high.
spells
14.
for damage, but you okay?
Wait, if AC's not that high, I want to use a 4th level lightning bolt then.
Isn't that a dex save?
Do you think it's dexterous?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you like backflipped something last time.
I'm kidding. Titan backflip. You know what? I'm not gonna question dexterity of Titans.
Okay. Give me that DC 15 save, if you would.
Sure. $12.
Yeah, it's gonna take 33 lightning damage.
You barely put a scratch on it.
Well, the bright side is I'm wearing it down.
That's the wrong Titan.
How long does lightning bolt cast up to? How far is the distance?
Isn't it
Got a
like
range
80
of
or
100. It's got a range of 100 feet.
It's close enough.
Tops out at 100. Yeah. So, I am mad deaf in range.
I just wanted to see if it was able to go through the next one, but no, you gotta be, within 200 feet. Okay. So yeah,
I wonder.
does that end your turn?
No, you would. No, you'd probably genie rules and twisted. No, not genie. Monkey's paw.
What do you mean monkey's paw? What are you trying to do?
I was gonna ask if I could do a thing, but then I realized you were probably gonna monkey's paw it and
What do
make
you
it
want to
also
do?
be.
What do you want
I
to do?
wanted to use a point of exhaustion and make it stretch another 100 feet.
Couldn't you just fire it at a spot around here and it'd like hit the next guy because it travels 100 feet?
No, it's from your person.
It's centered on me 100 feet. But if I were to use a point of exhaustion and stretch that range out a little bit more,
A little bit more to squeeze the electric
you
eel.
can use a point of exhaustion.
I'm gonna expend a point of exhaustion to give myself a cheeky little range boost. Where's that? Where's
so
the point of
fast.
exhaustion indicator? Point of
Okay,
exhaustion indicator.
so
Where
the other
are
one
the
takes 30
point of
damage
exhaustion?
then.
33.
Excuse me, 33. Does this end your turn?
I would like to use any and all remaining movement to move back a bit.
Opportunity attack.
Oh, that's a good range, man.
Well, that's why he
Man.
warned him ahead of time. Like, you probably don't
Yep.
want to get up that close. And Tide's like, nope, I want
26
to. He's
hits.
like, okay.
My armor class is 11. What the fuck do you think? Yes, it does.
I said a 26
Yes.
hits. You take 23 damage as he hits you with a giant metal mace.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. You said 23, right? 23
26
damage?
damage.
I had a little 3 more attacks. Ooh. Well, like
Now,
he
Tides
hit you
wasn't
exactly
able
when he
to
hit the
do his
ground.
turn
Both of you were
before,
stood against the
so
wall.
we should go to
No.
another Tides turn real quick.
Sure. Tides have a second turn.
Oh, okay. I'd like to start with flipping the thing off,
It
and
has
then
no
I would
feelings.
like. Oh, it has no
By
feelings?
the way,
Okay.
because it was a mace and it is piercing, it has punctured your suit and you're now bleeding. I need you to roll me a dex save to make sure that blood didn't touch the ground.
Hold your wounds. They smell you
16.
like bloodhounds.
You stop the demonic incursion from coming to kill you. They do not know where you
Yeah,
are.
don't get
So
hit
what
again.
What happens if the incursion does come? Like, I just straight up die?
No, you didn't read your curse, did you?
You also explained it where it was the demons get summoned and they aggro pretty much everyone, including you.
It basically
Due
functioned
to
like
the
a gore nest
failing
from Doom
of the murder
2016.
god, you are hunted by her followers for the rest of your days. Every time your blood touches the ground, you summon demons to the area. TLDR, they're not on your side or on anyone's side. They just kind of kill everything in the area, including you.
Well, great. Don't let
If
that blood
your
drop.
blood touches the ground, you basically get a demonic incursion.
Gee, I sure wish there was someone in the group who had the spell Remove Curse.
They
Yeah, I
offered.
already talked about that. Remember?
You said no.
He said you can do it, but it's gonna take time since it's like a godly fucking curse.
I want routine Remove Curse chemotherapy after this if we live.
This is
Yeah, don't worry, I'm
chemotherapy.
probably doing as much damage to you as average blast of radiation as payment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Also, with my sheet open right now, I don't have access to rolling straight up dice for some reason.
So you want me to roll for you?
No, I'm gonna use the Google Dice Roller and adapt accordingly. Because I don't have a set of
You could
physical
use the
dice on me
owlbear.
right now.
On the
Wait, the owlbear has a roll option?
Yes.
it's
Yeah,
next to
it's the
the
big die on the left side by the initiative.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Okay,
You can
so
even
on my
change
other
the colors.
turn, I would like to, with my suit punctured, I'd like to use mending on myself
Oh,
to patch the suit.
Okay.
seems like a suitable response.
Damn it, you beat me to it by like 5 seconds. And
Yes.
That's why I'm known as the
Okay.
Kama Sutra of puns.
okay. So can I have the mending cast be a bonus action so I can use an action to cast mage armor on myself and then end my turn?
What do you want to do as a bonus action?
Use the casting of mending?
Can use it as a bonus action.
Cool. Bonus action.
No, I asked,
bonus
can
action.
you?
Mending on my.
I asked, can you?
Can
Not
you?
that you can. I asked, can you?
Casting time 1 minute. Touch.
Do you have the warcasting
Wait.
feat?
No.
Do you have an ability that lets you cast cantrips as a bonus action?
I don't think so.
I think you'd need like quicken spell.
Oh, you don't have sorcery
I need
points because you're
sorcerer
a
levels
wizard.
for that. I need sorcerer levels for that.
I've gotten you
Good
that
to
a few
know.
times
You're
with
not a scribe
the feat.
wizard, so you can't use a scroll, and you're not a shadow wizard, so you can't transmute a spell slot.
That's a thing?
Shadow wizards
Huh.
can combine their spell slots to regain a spell slot and then use it, but it costs them a point of exhaustion and they take necrotic damage for it.
Cantrips are cantrips. They don't cost a spell slot though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you would essentially do the same thing. You just take the necrotic backlash for it.
Okay.
If you were a shadow
So-
wizard, but you're not a shadow wizard. Anyways,
Oh yeah, but in accordance with 5e rules, you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn. So I'm wanting to use Mending, which is a cantrip, and then Mage Armor, which is a leveled spell. So by a technicality, I think I should be able to do that.
no.
Okay.
It's not a bonus action. Do you have 2 act?
A
That's like that's 2
leveled
attack.
spell means 0 to 9. A cantrip, while it doesn't say it has a level, is a level 0 spell. They're
Oh.
free, but you can cast them. They're still classified as a leveled spell. In doing so, you're still following the action bonus action laws of your spell is an action unless stated otherwise. So if you don't have a feat, the spell doesn't specify, and you don't have the ability, no.
Okay, then I will cast Mage Armor on myself on my next turn. I cast Mending on myself. I move. End my turn.
So that ends your turn. You're mended.
Cordova.
Nothing for bonus action. Okay. Moving there. Cordova, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so question. The
Yeah, what's up?
Hearthound, does that have to be called in advance, or is that treated like a smite as far as
Hearthound? Oh, you're
yeah, for Bloody Marrow.
Just read it to
Effect
me.
3, Hearthound. For this attack, add your con stat to the damage. That's all it says.
Yeah, it's a no action thing. So think of it like a technique. It's in addition to your attack. So when you do your attack, it's just I'm spending these counters. You spent them. Now you're doing them.
Well, yeah, I'm asking, like, is it treated like a smite or like grit points, where like well, one is like spent in advance and it's spent regardless of whether or not the attack hits or not. While a smite is like you can spend a bonus action and call it once an attack hits.
It's. Let me go back to the weapon real quick. Ooh, that was up there. Yeah, it'd be just like this turn kind of thing, so like a smite, where the smite just applies to all the damage you do.
Okay, so like treat it like a smite then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd activate it, whatever attacks you do adds the extra damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Like these are like I guess like tangible crows, right? Like they're creatures.
Yes, they are tangible crows. They are living, physical crows in front of you that are cawing at you in bird speak.
Well, suppressing the urge to make funny bird noises back at them.
Do you try to understand them?
Sure. Why the fuck not?
Nature check.
Okie dokie.
To be fair, you are an Aarakocra.
I am in fact made of bird.
He's all feathers.
13.
Yes.
He's not chicken.
Yes, the bird here is made out of bird.
What'd you get for your nature?
13.
You just hear seeds, 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 seeds,
Well,
seeds,
they want seeds.
seeds, 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 seeds,
Such profit.
seeds.
You have it.
Okay, question. Does my character have any rations on him that would have like
You have
sunflower seeds or whatever?
You have
the fuck?
sunflower seed rations. I would imagine as an
but-
Aarakocra you do.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, fuck it.
Prejudice.
Like, dude, do you reckon I could just fucking like tossing a bunch of coins to distract a bunch of peasants, just like
Sure.
fucking
You
grab
toss it to the ground as they immediately dive on it. Meow.
Yay!
It worked.
Okay, now I'm gonna bum rush this. Now I'm gonna fucking bum rush this dude with a sword.
Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay. That's is he like holding a cannon or?
He is currently holding a cannon. Like a fucking
Oh, okay.
naval cannon off a ship, just holding it with two hands.
Well,
Broadsiding the shit.
so if I remember correctly, that would mean the attacks are at advantage. 'Cause-
Yes.
Two-handed versus ranged, right?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. So that's a 14 and a 17.
In terms of hitting or damage?
To hit. Oh wait, that's right. Bless. Boop. And boop. Correction. That is a 17 and a 20 to hit.
You hit both.
Okie dokie. And shit. Let me check my notes. How many? Yeah, fuck it. I'll spend a bonus action and a charge to add my con stat to the first hit.
It applies to all hits.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
you know, like when you cast Branding Smite and it goes for all your attacks thus forward? The con thing is just
okay.
for this turn, but it's... Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that would combo pretty well with Action Surge. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
roll your
Okey-dokey. So
damage.
yeah, I'll spend a bonus action on that. And for the record, my Constitution is 15.
Okay.
I
still need
so-
you to... Yep. Rolling that damage.
And there's the Giant Smite. So 11 plus 2, that's 13 plus 15, that makes 28.
28.
Yeah.
So you take a great cleave into him. His blood just
Okay.
spews everywhere.
Wabba wabba. And boop. 10 plus 15, that makes 25.
You kill him.
Yay!
Do you wish to take his battlement gun cannon thing?
Sure. If it sticks around and it's not gonna, if it's not gonna disappear, then sure, by all means, free gun.
Okay, let me get the thing for you.
Sounds like it'll be a blast. Rah.
Wah.
What are you doing with the rest of your turn? Just so I'm not holding it up.
All these guys are dead.
Is that a? Yeah, I was gonna say, does that lead to like any significant number of like the other undead killing over, or?
Oh yes, it does. 1 minute.
Kill them off! Kill them off! Destroy them all!
Does that include green guy? Right next to here.
No, he's not part of it.
No.
I'm
That's probably your next target then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also notice another one of them like up here. I'm thinking. I mean, actually, I could very well just action surge and do it now. I mean, I'd probably lose out on Hearthound, because I'm assuming Hearthound is like the. I'm assuming Bloody Marrow's effects are supposed to like only apply to like attacks with Bloody Marrow.
Yes.
Yeah, figured. But still, given the movement constraints, I am considering. Well, okay, I got like a little bit of movement left. Like putting myself right here and probably action surge, like put one bolt into this guy, and then if I'm lined up correctly, could do a piercing shot with a heavy crossbow to hit this big guy, and then like probably, because if I remember correctly, these little assholes aren't very durable.
No,
yeah,
they're
I'm gonna
not.
do that.
They're not durable at all, but they, pack a mean spell punch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Switch to the heavy crossbow, provided it's not like too crazy between like
You can switch
like
weapons.
going to Bloody Marrow.
I don't fucking care.
You're good. Okay. Yeah. All right. So first shot is going to little bastard down here.
Okay.
Mom. I forgot you said they're just wielding like staves. Oh right, they're wielding one-handed staves, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Was that
staffs?
Okay? I wasn't sure whether or not I was like mixing them up with another enemy. Okie dokie. So, boop. Okie dokie. I'm pretty damn sure a 26 hits.
Yeah.
And boop. Oh boy. 5 piercing damage wouldn't happen to do it, would it?
Not quite enough, but you're almost there.
Okay. I'm still gonna. I'm gonna still like shoot up and like try to pierce through those two, because. Question. The first dude that's bigger. Like what's he wielding?
Quarterstaff.
Oh, same thing. Okay. Advantage. Boink. And then Transmite. And I'm gonna throw in the fire rune as well. Okay, so that second shot is hitting that big guy and then piercing to the small guy to the back. That makes for 6 piercing damage and 7 fire damage.
Okay, as you
And-
kill this one, a little bit of a magical mist poofs up as it swirls into the air and then extinguishes.
And provided this guy survives, that's going to be... It was Khan, right? If I remember correctly, that's... What is a save DC? A proficiency bonus in strength. That makes... Oh wait, no. What's that? Oh, right. DC 14 strength save against being restrained for the
He's
big
not
dude.
passing that.
Oh, okay. The fiery shackles just kind of trail along, like attached to the bolt, and it just like wraps around and inflicts the fire damage and like wraps him up. Then that was my action surge, spend bonus action, movement. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay, 1 minute as I type out this weapon for you.
Okie dokie.
Ooh. You got a whole ass gun. A cannon. Yeah, a mini cannon.
He really did it. He's gonna knick-knack, paddywhack, give the bird a gun.
This one man is getting blowed. Oh wait.
Jeez.
Did I sneeze?
That was a feigned sneeze. Yeah.
Bless you, I guess.
Well-
Linda's probably gonna move on her turn.
Yeah. Really moving. Yeah,
You do like to move it, move it.
I have to go dashing. That's the case. But if I dash, I won't be able to. Dash.
Could be hiding underneath like I am.
Am I good to like
You're
go
not.
get something to
You're
drink?
definitely not.
Are you good to what?
Am I good to like go get something to drink?
Yeah,
Real
you
quick.
can get something to drink.
Okay. BRB.
I'm just gonna add this
Get
to
hydrated.
your sheet.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, look at that mini cannon. Multi-barrel.
Yeah, it's barely functional.
No. That hurts. Hurts you in the end, but hey, sacrifice you're willing to make to use a giant fucking cannon, a mini cannon.
So is that supposed to be 1D number? As in like whatever number you roll?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It also is dependent if you have like other effects on it too.
Time to pull out the 1D3.
I'm back.
Okay. So the faulty barrel has been added to your character sheet. Feel free to refresh your page.
Okay.
Not what I was. Okay. Now it's giving me issues. There. Might have to refresh it again, but
Now we get to see what Juan does in our barbarian situation.
Yeah.
okay.
We're gonna be
so
running.
Should be good now.
Is it possible to sneak past a giant titan? Even though I'm dashing.
I mean, I did it. I set a good example
Take good examples.
that it's possible.
Yeah, can I just run there without sneaking? I don't get
I
the
gotta
thing.
actually
Okay.
change it. So hold on. But yeah, keep doing your action. I gotta remove this thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna put it on a different item. No, keep doing your turn, Wanda.
I'm doing my turn.
She moved.
I did dashed, and I hopefully can stealth my way through it. I just throw stealth real fast.
Okay, let me
I'm glad to
do
the
the
sense. Yes. I got
doing multi things at once sucks. Yeah, you want to stealth?
D4.
Roll me stealth.
14. Not the stealthiest of barbarians, but I still got some dex in me.
You fail.
Aw. Who sees me? I rolled right into his goddamn melee. Oh no. He's too perceptive.
Just stepped on that one plank of wood, the one that always has to creak.
Fuck.
Step on a Lego, take 2d percentile damage. Piercing damage.
Oh, those Legos. Well, now
Okay,
just waste
if
Legos
you-
to use phone challenges.
If you refresh your page now, it should be correct now.
Whoa. Look at that.
Whoa. The page was fittingly faulty.
Yay.
So what do you want to do since you're not stealthed, Wanda?
I can't do anything at the moment because I dashed.
Oh.
But anything I can do is a bonus action? No. I could pole strike the dude, but as a bonus action, should I even do that? I even hit this dude? Should that be the problem? This is going really wild. Fuck it, why not? I'm going to recklessly, pulse strike guy in whatever sensitive bones he has. The 36, the damage.
Gotta aim for the funny bone.
A what to hit?
I had to hit for the funny bone, but I can hit his goddamn knees.
You said a 36 to hit?
Plus a 36 to hit. What's the normal number? I had 17 on the die, so nothing really goes on with that. 6 plus 6, 14 plus 2. Yeah, 14. 20 damage on his funny bone. Yeah. He doesn't laugh. He doesn't have vocal cords for that. Like he has vocal cords to
Thanks,
scream.
Alert Safe, for doing my job and putting it in Cordova sheet thingy.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Wait, what?
Your homebrew archive thingy.
Nope, I'm back to out of character. I need to tag you in the other one.
Anyways, do you have any questions about your faulty barrel gun?
Uh,
Or are you good on
so
it?
as far as the to hit rate goes, I take it's like dex for the ability score, including archery, because it's worded as like just ranged attacks instead of just like archery stuff, and I'm assuming that I don't have proficiency with it.
You have proficiency with it.
Oh,
It's in your sheet. It's based off a hand crossbow. In terms of damage and range. But, you have proficiency with it. It's, big and bulky. But, when you sacrifice your HP, it's the extra D dice of damage. That includes whatever damage is additive to it. So if you put a fire rune on it, fire rune gets extra damage.
okay, we'll figure out how that works when we get there.
Right now it's in your D&D Beyond sheet, so.
Yeah, I'm looking through it.
Anywho, does that end your turn?
That might end my turn.
Alert
I have
Safe,
nothing but
what would you like to do?
I'd like to contribute.
The problem. We're almost there.
Problem. I'm a problem
We're
solver.
almost there. Honestly, we're making great progress in running, but we also need to take care of the little summoners that keep freaking summoning more of these sacks of bones.
Well, it's gonna be ages before I get there, so before I do that, I'm hitting it
Oh,
with
you're
a
not gonna do
dirty
that,
20.
no.
22 radiant.
So you crit it for 44.
Oh no, it's a dirty 20.
You just rolled, okay, so dirty 20 hits, and because it's radiant, you crit it for 44 damage.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
That is,
saying because yeah, I thought you misheard the 20 as being a nat. Okay, then yeah. It says I heal for that. The damage dealt.
You heal for 44 HP.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Vampiric's Radiance.
Yeah. The staff be funny like that. And then I just move my spiritual weapon and myself, and that'll be my turn.
Does it not affect incoming necrotic or radiant damage to you?
I think it just said the damage I dealt. Let me check. It doesn't specify in the text, but when you told me it, I thought you just said any ideal.
Yeah. Okay, so that ends your turn. Is Cathel's turn. Don't you dare get close to her, for you shall die now. Just gonna mark it.
Leave his scent all over it.
Yep. He only gets off one attack.
We can't all be like me. Just land every hit.
Okay, it is the enemy's turn. This one's gonna swing on Cathel. It hits
Keep
Cathel.
your hands off you. What happened, Kat?
Cathel takes 15 damage.
I don't have anything to heal him with.
This one's gonna walk over here and take a swing on Alirce.
Wow. Bullying.
They fear my power.
Does an 11 hit you, Alirce?
No, that'll miss.
This one over here is gonna take a swing on the house.
On the house?
Where Tides ran into. Tides with a 12 hit you.
Yikes.
Yes.
He has cover though, right? Because of the cover rules. So his AC goes up by like, what is it, 2, 3?
He gets a +2 because he's on cover.
Oh,
Does that
no.
save you?
You're fine.
You said is it 12? I have 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. So no.
He
Hey.
he smashes the Ruffin, and you take no damage from it.
What's happening?
The mages
Their back
summon
door?
another one of him.
No.
Blow the roof off this joint. Gonna need more of
Have
them.
one
Maybe he's
job.
gonna deal with me.
This man has to go.
I barely unlocked percent of my power.
Oh, my
There's a
bad.
cat.
I thought for a second it was gonna walk away from me, just right past.
Cool. Like, bye.
The fire gains some ground.
Oh yeah.
Give me a second. My cat's making weird noises. I'm going back.
Okay, Tides, it is now your turn.
What's that?
Cats do that sometimes.
Opening turn. Where's op attack range for this Titan skeleton?
20 feet.
It's like 20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, but where? Okay.
20 feet from him.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'm going to. With 1 point exhaustion. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
What do you mean?
You did have a view
Oh.
of
You mean,
him
like-
through the hole.
That's a hole?
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
hole where he.
He. I just
swung
said he
downwards.
smacked the Ruffin on you.
You
When
have
you took no
You
something,
could have
right?
blasted him. Could have
I don't know where
blasted
Ruff
him
is.
and then
Creative.
moved over there.
Be
And then you'd have
creative.
cover again.
Okay. Can I see through the hole due to how large the hole is?
You
He's
could
looking
if
down
you
at
you,
were
okay?
in the hole. But since
Ugh.
you're on the side of the hole, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Jesus, your head. Skeletal head looking down.
I'm not going to be able to see anything with a 3, am I?
You rolled a 3?
Yep.
No.
It's very dusty still.
Bricks and dust and all
There's-
kinds of shingles everywhere. It's kind of hard to see anything.
Okay, I cast Mage Armor on myself and end my turn.
Okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna get some water right quick.
You fool. Another soul lost to the moon.
That's rough, buddy.
Just take a moment to admire how much of a bro Zuko had become at that point. But just by just hearing my first girlfriend turn into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
Let's go return to the moon. You just have to kill these guy to destroy, I think, the skeletons.
Which guy?
What if I just turn undead
Which one?
them and then I walk away?
Be scared
Believe it
of
or not, I
small
don't think the
human.
big fuckers would be terribly inclined to pay attention.
Okay, I'm back. What are you doing, Cordova?
Well, mom.
Yeah?
Well, okie dokie.
True.
Well,
Gotta get there and right out there.
yeah, but I'm in melee range of this dude, which would
So,
put that at a disadvantage. I mean, okay, I
swing
guess
your
the
dang
crossbow.
sword.
I guess the crossbow strikes were at advantage in the first place. That probably just even out to flat, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I'm also tempted to see how faulty barrel works.
Also, his melee range is like 20 feet, so you could literally just move next to either of these guys and it wouldn't be able to attack above you.
Right, because that's worded as like disadvantage if like an enemy's within 5 feet of you. That's right. So, sure, I guess I could just like do that and like fly up like 10 feet or so.
okay.
So like not far away to like not far enough away to invite an attack of opportunity, but you know, getting rid of the disadvantage.
According to Kaikaku.
So like, does faulty barrel just have like a -4 to hit or something?
Yes.
Didn't it say +6 on the character sheet?
It has a -4 to hit,
What?
making
No.
it a +5 for you instead of a +9.
Yeah. Okay.
But depending on what you do with it can, affect the weapon. As, at base you can sacrifice 10 HP, 1d10 HP to deal more damage, and that's all damage that is on the gun, including the gun's damage, and you get an extra 10 feet out of it. You need to reload it with a bonus action, obviously, but...
Okay.
Each time
it's
it's reloaded, you get 15 feet.
It's probably gonna be overkill, but I'm gonna blast this fucker with it.
Okay, little tiny guy, gotcha.
He's just a little guy.
I don't know. Unless it's about to make a similar area of effect as to like when the guy was trying to shoot me, in which case I might be a little more inclined to like shoot right here instead. Okay.
At base,
so
it's a 5-foot blast.
Oh, 5-foot blast? Right. Yeah, I'll blast a little fucker with it. Because he's trying to summon a doohickey, and I don't want him to do that. So, lava, and this is advantage. Boop. That's a 24.
Why are you rolling with advantage again?
Ranged versus one-handed, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yep, 24 hits. And you do enough of any damage to kill him.
Yeah, figured. So the real test is gonna be
Boom! Upon him dying, that
Up.
disappears.
wait, what disappears?
One of the skull hordes.
Well, and I'm gonna do the thing to the bigger fucker. I'm gonna try to blast his face off with his stick that go boom.
Okay.
Oh. Is that 23?
Yep.
Okay,
Did you
and I want to
reload
do
it
the
with a bonus action.
yes.
Okay.
I want to try to do the extra
So-
damage thing. if
So it
that's-
has an
if that's
extended
fine.
15 feet to its range now. So I believe it has 30 feet range plus 15. It has a 45 base feet range now,
Okay.
which will stack each time it's reloaded.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Keep it out. So that'll be next time I reload. That'll be
60 feet.
Okay, and I want to do the extra damage thing. See how this works.
Okay. So
so
how many d10s you want to do damage to yourself for?
I take it this is like typeless damage, right?
Yes, it's pure typeless.
Okay. How close am I to the next charge on Bloody Marrow? Oh, really close. That the 2d10. Why not? I'll roll that.
Wild.
Boop.
I roll low.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
12 damage to myself.
Ooh.
You take 12
That's not very
damage.
low.
You can now add 2d6. Sorry, 2d6 to your damage roll.
Okie dokie. Here, let me track Bloody Marrow real quick. That's... Save. Okay, and oh shit! I just realized I wouldn't have used. Okay, so that's
Your attack plus 2d6.
is that flat bonus for the damage, correct?
Well, the damage is the number of dice. So your dice
Well,
number is a d6. It'd be 2d6 added on top of your initial damage roll.
I'm asking about the default like flat plus to damage. Like I'm wondering if like 2d6 or 1d6. I'm asking if the plus 11 is correct.
Yeah, that plus 11 is correct on the gun, but it's
Okay,
just to the d6, not to the plus. So you would roll your damage.
It's just extra dice.
Yeah, just extra dice.
And then 2 from the health sacrifice, and then 1 from Giant's Might. And
Well, it'd be
think
2
that's it.
more from your Giant's Might, because remember, it's all dice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's 3 from your Giant's Might, 2 from the cannon.
Okay, right. Okay, right. I forgot about that.
It
you
is
said
all
earlier.
dice
So,
that go into the damage. So
So, since all of that is d6s, that'll be a total of 5 more dice,
yes.
or 5 more d6. Boop. So that makes for a total of 33 piercing damage, right? It's piercing?
No, it is blast.
Oh, blast. Okay.
And if I remember correctly, because you sacrificed that many, it is now a 30-foot radius. So 5... 10, no, it'd be, sorry, 25s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Kaboom! As it blows up, killing the caster, killing this thing,
Yay.
and killing that one.
Well,
Woohoo!
Just remember, each of the dice that you use to sacrifice gives you the 10 feet area damage.
ah, okay. Nice.
One more to go. Or 2 more to go.
Okay,
Oh, 3
I
more to
now
go. Never
have
mind. It's so many. It's...
I now have a general idea on how that works. Okay.
It's a risk-reward gun, but perfect for your setup with your Bloody Marrow.
Yeah.
True.
For charging it if you wanted.
Also gives me a really solid crowd control option.
Yeah.
I think that concludes my turn.
Okay, Wanda, you're up.
Wanda is a little bit claustrophobic right now. I'm going to attack Skeleton Man, Skeleton Titan again. The whole mix of things. Reckless attack with my Spirit Pike. Yeah. 27 again, which is 30 something, 36. Oh, I did kill something through this. My thing rose up for like, what, 2?
So you would
Damage
be
went up, what?
8 damage and... Sorry, no, you'd be at
11 to
7
hit?
damage and 12 to hit.
What? I was like, oh, I thought you switched me up while I was changing. I was like, huh? I got a little confused. Okay. Oh, yeah, that would be... Oof. 38 to hit, and then damage will be... Damn math. 8... God damn it. 15 plus 2... 17 damage. And
Okay.
then Enthrall, I'm gonna try to hit as much as possible with combos upon combos. Okay, I would assume 17 hits now.
Yeah.
But 13 minus divided by 2, that would be 6. Write it down, Liz.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do reckless attack again. Goofy. Plus 12. That is. God damn it. That's what's all that? That's a
That's a 30.
9. That's what
No, it's 20. Yeah, it's a 30.
30. Yeah. 30. I was looking at the die itself, because I forget if it's
30 hits.
which one's called crit. Anyways, no, I'm not. Let's think about something else. Never mind. There. So that's 30, and then damage. Oh, so low. Plus 2 plus 7. That is. Goddamn
14.
brain. 16. Huh?
No, keep going.
16. Yeah, 16 damage. Then we do a thrall again. Da 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 da. Bop. Natural 20 in my throw.
Yep, you're doing full damage.
Full damage. That is 14 plus 2. That is 16 damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to do Pulse Strike recklessly. We go wild. The dice, 27 plus 12. That's a big number. It works out anyways. And then I'm just gonna roll some die. Ooh, 4. It's 8 plus 2. 10 plus 7. 17 damage.
Yeah.
And that is it. Wait, hold up. One more. Enthrall. Yeah, that's it. And I have 4 on die. So, throw combos, as bones.
A wombo combo.
Aim for all the brittle bones he has on his legs, I guess.
4-piece combo, no biscuit.
No biscuit.
Okay. It is now Alerce's turn. What are you doing, Alerce?
Oh, I got a plan. We're gonna turn undead.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume they're not CR half or lower.
No.
Oh, sorry, CR 1 or lower, because I'm 8th
No.
level. So yeah, they gotta make the save. Trying to find my turn undead. DC 17. Wisdom.
They all fail.
Alrighty. So they must spend their turns trying to move as far away from me as they can. They can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me, and they can't take reactions. For their action, they can only dash or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, they can use the dodge action. And then I'm just gonna stroll on through because they can't take reactions.
'Tis Caffel's turn. He missed both his strikes. It is now the enemy's turn, as this one's going to run away as it vaults over the wall.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
You just see this thing run for the hills in Cordova. Just straight towards the fire over here.
Why?
I'm pretty wicked. Most would avoid me completely.
I'm gonna get a little snack
Oh, my bad.
until I'm gonna get a little snack, and then I'm gonna come back.
Does a 17 hit you,
BRB.
Cordova?
Say a 27.
I said
Yes, it does.
17. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think you know it hits.
You're thwacked with a mace for 12 damage.
Well, that's reduced to 6.
This guy is going to take another swing. I assume a 12 would miss him because he cast mage armor. So
Is that a 12? Yeah, that'd miss.
about right here.
His AC is 14. With cover, it's 16.
And the mages are going to be charging up another spell.
Classic mages.
Dracolich slowly approaches.
Menacingly.
Each footstep brings the trombone. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum.
No, oh, son of a bitch, my mic disconnected and I had to leave the call and then come back, but it's all good though. Got snack.
I'm good though.
Your
Don't be
turn,
no
guys.
luck.
Yep,
You
you
got time.
sidestepped another attack, and there's another hole in the ceiling.
Oh, dear sweet Jesus. Now that I am actually kind of like within range of this hole,
Yeah, you're inside the black space.
That's kind of what she said.
You have really weird pillow talk. Have I ever told you that?
You mind if I... Am I within 100 feet of one of the Titan skeletons so I can fire off a cheeky lightning bolt?
Can you
Well,
see
you're
your
looking
Yeah,
token?
directly at them.
I don't know how to use the measuring
You're in
tool.
40 feet of that one.
Within 40 feet of this fucker. So...
Within 70 feet of the other one.
Cool, I'm
And
within 70 feet. I want to fire off a cheeky lightning bolt.
At which one?
The one further away from me so I can potentially kite aggro. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move the token. I meant to move the map around. Yeah, there's one of them. One of them's near Cordova, and I want to kite aggro away from Cordova.
Cool.
So minimum level
Also-
of lightning bolt.
Also, Cactus, the lightning bolt ignites any objects it passes through. Is he setting this wall on fire?
Yeah.
No, I'm aiming out of the hole. Oh,
Yes.
there's a wall. Fuck me.
So, how much damage?
I was saying you could do that too, but you would help us spread the fire around.
Upon failing the DC 15 save, it's going to be about 21 lightning damage.
Okay. You set the wall aflame.
And does it hit? I'm trying not to.
Killjoy.
I'm trying to focus it entirely on the skelebones.
As that ends your turn, the fire is spreading normally.
You cause a fire here? What's going on here?
It's spreading all the way around because it's all made of wood.
Well, their guys
The
are
whole
dead.
wall is made of wood.
I mean, this one here, the one that.
Lightning bolt.
That was from the lightning
Ignites?
bolt.
Also,
It ignites
if
any
you,
objects.
said that it should have ignited. It should have also ignited this thing over here.
Oh shit. The fire's a little too close now.
Nah, it's fine. You just need to pick up
Really
the
does.
pace. You stood where you were last time.
I think you gotta start running, buddy.
We can't all be as nimble on our feet as I am. I know this. I accept it.
So,
Maybe like
Tides,
teleportation spells?
what would you like to do now that the fire is closing in?
Rolling.
As the fire is closing in, I'd like to use my movement and try my best to not trigger an op attack. As I try and ever so delicately creep out through the open door.
Yeah, you can only op attack if you're like over here.
Wait, let me actually count. Let me actually count this time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Cordova, your turn.
Movement and action expended. No bonus action available. I end my turn.
I am very tempted. Okay. Stupid question. Colossally stupid question. I assume the Draco Lich, at least I'm assuming that's a Draco Lich, isn't wielding any weapons, right?
No.
Figured.
It's
Anyways,
just got like a
what's the...
boxing glove.
This is a fucking
Coming to
boxing
fucking
glove.
clock you. All right,
cutting
you've done it
block.
this time. Puts on the fucking boxing glove. I'm gonna
Oh,
fucking
no.
punch you now.
It's just that one animation I modeled and rigged a dragon for this one. I got a gun. No girls. Girls got it. Die. Blap, blap. Anyways, crap. What's the range of the fucking cannon at right now? 60.
Yes.
You know what? Fuck it. Why not?
The sacrificial damage does not stack, by the way. Every turn, it's only per the
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, no. It's plug health into damage for that one attack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna fly up 20 more. And this Durgan's giving me a funny look. I'm gonna blast it in the face. I am immediately throwing caution to the wind and using this weapon as irresponsibly as possible.
Oh gosh.
So since it was unloaded from last turn, pretty sure that's, needing to bonus action reload it for the first
See
attack
bonus
this turn.
action, reload it. Yep.
Yep. Okay, so and since it's flat, and since I have one more usage of Precise Strike, I'm going to use that last thing of Precise Strike.
Who are you shooting at?
The Draco Lich.
No. Oh me, oh my.
May the entire pantheon be of my witness. I am either going to blast this fucking dragon's face off and kill it, or die trying.
He doesn't want this fight to drag on because they scale a ton.
So I'm actually shooting a Larcy. Nah, I'm still shooting the dragon. So I'm gonna hit myself with unless you're wanting to put a cap on it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit myself with 5d10.
Sure, go for it.
Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. How much damage is that? Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
I got away practically scot-free!
Well, you lucked out, didn't you? Only 9.
That's
I
a
thought for
total of
sure that
9
response was
damage.
because you got like 48 damage or something.
I thought I was going to have my lunch eaten by this. Okay, I guess I'm only taking 9 damage then. Sorry, let me mark that down for Bloody Marrow real quick. 11. Okay, and advantage because Precise Strike. Boink. 23, I don't take it. I need to throw the bless die at that, do I?
No, 23 hits.
Okie dokie. So that's 5. So that's an extra. That's an extra 5d6 for the weapon damage, 5 more d6 for Giant Smite, and then another 5d8 from Precise Strike. So let me. Boop. There's the weapon damage. Then, sorry. Let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra, and then 1 for Giant Smite, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the extra. Then 1d8 from Precise Strike. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the extra. That should be it. Couple ammo. 65 plus 14, that totals up to
79.
79 blast damage.
You scratched it.
Wow.
Nice.
It just stares at you. Like, huh. Nice.
It's like, huh, I actually felt that. This tiny bird might force me to use 1% of my power.
Finally.
Its tail just
1.5.
sways back and
Rival.
forth, crushing the city below
Wow.
this. Like, I want you to imagine, right, like a bulldozer scraping up tar on the ground as he sways his tail, just destroying the city behind him, just gone.
Isn't
as
that
he's-
where his master is? Isn't that where the head dude's at?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see later. You know what? You know what? I already did the bit. I may as well double down. I'm just gonna fucking beam this thing with a crossbow bolt, if you don't mind,
Sure.
for my second attack.
Sure.
Yeah, but don't reckon a 13 hits, does it?
No.
Hold on a sec. Can we flavor this as like oh yeah, I got the sight picture just fine. It flies between two ribs.
You shoot it as it goes through his incorporeal bones.
Like, fuck. Well, that was my shot. Bonus action movement,
Like you
buff
just
attack.
you just see the large cavity of his of his ribs. It just goes in and straight out. The other side.
Yep.
In through the middle.
Oh, and we're half Wraith there.
Gonna pick you up and shake you. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Hey Wanda, what do you want to do?
Wanda?
As the Draco Lich has now come to the party.
Well, that's unexpected. Do we just continue running forward? Oh, it's not really that shocking.
I was gonna say we saw him like last session.
Totally not expected at all. Should we start running towards something? I don't know what direction. Like, should we continue going this way or?
Keep going into that castle.
Yeah, I guess we go into the castle as our main goal here, anyways. We go forward.
Unless you want to go through
are
the
you
fire,
going-
you'll have to climb a wall. So you might want to go around this way.
Yeah. So I want to go. Let's measure out my distance here. Bloop.
You're going the distance.
I'm going the distance, and I go about 80. So you're fucking up the program here. Just
Right
thank
there.
you.
You are going the distance. You are going for speed.
I'm ready. Come on, Catherine. We're still going towards the castle.
Go ahead and take your move, Alir. Say he's just gonna dash.
True. My turn's over.
Okay. Can you roll me athletics to climb the wall?
Yo, the
Climb.
wall.
I was gonna go under.
There is no under there.
There's
no under
railroad.
trail.
Yeah, the minecart.
That's on top of the wall.
Oh, it's
I don't
on
think
top
so.
of me though. Sorry.
Okay,
I got
he
confused
said
for a second.
that's like solid stone supporting the rail.
Yes.
I was like, hold up, wait a minute.
Uh,
You You're going towards the Lich Dragon.
We'll just get it out of the way now. $16.
That you can climb.
Eh. So it's enemy turn, because Cathla was just dashing.
Okay. It is now the enemy's turn, as this one runs and jumps into the fire. This one begins to run. And run. This mage is going to continue charging his spell. This one is going to move up a little bit. Swing. .22 hits you. He tides, you take 14 damage. I don't know if he's here right now or not.
Doesn't
Give
sound
me a
like it.
snack.
Next one's gonna sift through the fire and the flames. Take a swing.
Then carry on.
Yep.
On the wings of a meme.
Yes.
I was doing it through the fire and the flames reference.
Yes, I was doing through the table and the memes reference.
As the flames grow bigger on all sides.
We lost everything in the fire.
Okay, Cordova. I need you to
Well-
make me a deck save. Hold on,
Well-
actually. Someone actually might have to make another deck save because they're doing lightning breath. Yep, make me a deck save.
Well, whoop. Well, okay, I was about to reach for the plus die, but that appears to be a nat one.
You take 26 lightning damage.
Whoa.
Upon using his lightning breath, a thunderstorm has now spawned on your location.
Whoa.
As a bonus action, it is going to call forth a undead of its choosing.
The audacity.
An undead flump.
Imagine this thing just pulls a fucking Nightwalker out of its hat.
Summons a Bone Devil.
Whoa.
It pulls out another.
It pulls out another fucking Draco-Lich out of its hat.
Yeah. And then that one spends its turn immediately after, summoning another and another and another, until it fills up the mat.
Yeah, no, all of them, like, firing off lightning breaths and calling more storms on top of me before they do it.
Okay, that ends its turn. It is now Tide's turn.
Oh shit.
Tides, are you here?
Shit. Oh shit. I'm going to use the remainder of my movement to exit this building and hope to God I don't trigger an op attack.
I don't know why you would.
It should be about 20,
Object!
and then 25. and
You
then
trigger an op
30.
attack.
I didn't use my entire movement yet.
Why would that
I
matter?
moved 30 now.
You were within 20 feet of it, moving away 20 feet from it. Why does it matter if you use your whole movement or not?
That's not how op attack works, right?
Op attack works by you moving out of its range, not when you end your movement. If you move out of
Okay.
its range of attack, you get opportunity attacked. So, like, if you ran past an enemy and they have 5 feet swing distance, and you ran out of the 5-foot swing distance, he gets op attack.
They have about 15 of that.
For some reason, I can't manipulate my health bar on this sheet, so 58 minus 26 for my last time of damage.
And then you took like 15, was it, while he was gone?
Yeah. Does a 14 hit you?
Should be 32.
Nope, he's got. Oh, wait, no, it meets because he's no longer got the cover.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
yeah, it does hit.
So how much?
14 damage.
32 minus 14.
Roll me a con save to not bleed on the ground.
Down to 18. Gonna bleed on the ground. I got a 5 on the con.
Okay.
Just kill me.
You summon a bunch of demons.
Oh, good.
Kind of all around the map.
Alerce got out of my way before I got the chance to, so it's...
You have been in the corner.
It's only
Not
half
even
my
close.
fault. It's only half my fault.
Well, ain't this a
You're
doozy?
like, come on, Tides, come this way. And you're like, no.
No, I'm gonna
No.
move back
I chose
into this
not to
house.
get my-
Me.
Okay,
I'm
Cordova,
trying, okay.
you're up. As your
I
friend
just-
is being swarmed by fire in flames.
I just imagine, like,
Fire in the flames.
the vampire guildmaster scrying on the battle to see how it's going. He just sees fucking
Just-
demons spawning, everything's on
Yeah,
fire.
Fucking demons spawning everywhere. Fucking everything's on fire. Titan skeletons punching holes in roofs of houses. Like, oh, that fucking fish. It's gotta be that fucking fish.
Just like, I'll get the paperwork ready. God damn it.
Looks like I've got a bunch more paperwork I need to sign off on. Yeah. Op attack movement. On my action for this turn, I would like... Wait, I had mage armor cast on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 14 AC. I already looked at your sheet to see how much it'd be.
So then why did I take that much damage? Oh wait, did it absorb did the mage armor like absorb a portion of it and then break?
Mage
No, Mage
armor is
doesn't.
your AC, not your HP.
He rolled a 14, which met your AC, which you took damage from.
Are you thinking
Okay.
of Armor of Agathis? Because that's the one that gives you
Yeah,
12
I
HP.
was thinking of Armor of Agathis instead of Mage Armor. My mistake. If I were to cast Haste on myself, since I already expended my movement, would I gain more movement or no?
No. This is
Fuck.
not Baldur's
Okay.
Gate.
But we do have boulders and game.
Mechanic, though.
Yes, you have Boulders and Gabe.
Okay. I kind of want to just cast Mending on my suit again. In fact, since I can barely do fuck all right now, I'm just gonna pop another charge of Mending on myself and end my turn.
Cordova.
Well, no, don't go
Again,
yet,
nerd.
Cordova.
Oh,
What?
Oh, what?
As out from the blue, you hear a screaming yell of, as you see a man jumping from the fucking top of a mountain, careening down like a madman. It's Hector.
I thought it was wholesome.
Okay. Is this a cut? Is this a full-on cutscene with dialogue, or can I tag in the Nerdbird?
It is currently Hector's turn, as he is careening down from a mountaintop.
Cool. Tag out.
He jumps and grabs the dragon and starts to swing.
True.
What a
When
champion.
you said the phrase "and starts to swing," I just imagine Hector's running bare fists, just throwing fucking haymakers at the Dracolich.
You know, he's just throwing hands with something that's fucking a few thousand times its mass, or
A
whatever
few
the fuck.
thousand times his size, just like he can't fucking die. So what's the point? He's just beating the shit out of the dragon.
He deals 80 damage.
Well,
Wow. Of how much?
80 damage from his rage and all of his attacks.
Oh my god!
I mean, out of how much of the
having an
health
attack,
this dragon has.
having an attack that
Well,
tops
let's
out
see,
at 80 damage.
I
Good
I was
lord.
gonna say
dealt
69
a
barely
similar-
tickled it.
yeah, I was gonna
Nice.
say like 79, like 79 scratched it.
So when he did 80 damage, when I said earlier when I said that Hector has more balls than brains, I meant it. God, that takes unmitigated balls, like tungsten carbide level balls.
He's then going to sacrifice some HP to go again.
That's when he into his pool of undead.
Hector, you beast!
Crit.
Well,
Hit.
Oh my
Goes
god,
wild.
Hector, you fucking
Hit.
wall of meat!
Hit.
He's more reckless now. He doesn't really care for his life.
He's
so
reckless
like,
because he doesn't give a fuck if he lives or dies because he's basically fucking immortal.
Yep.
Where's the Hector token?
And then
On top.
somewhere on top of the
he
Draco
dealt
Lich token.
Oh,
another
it's just on
70
the token.
damage.
Jesus.
How much damage?
Another 70 damage.
Yeah, that
Oh.
attack
And
topped out at
because
another
he-
70.
And because he passed the threshold again for his armor, he is going to sacrifice more HP to keep attacking.
Is he just...
He's
I
just
need to
gonna
know
keep
whether or
whittling
not-
away at. He's just gonna keep whittling away at this thing.
I need to know whether or
Himself.
not he's using an actual weapon or he's just throwing straight fucking hands.
He's using a battle axe. That's another
Yeah,
crit.
axe. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, no change up, no curveball, nothing but fucking gas with each swing. No change up, no curveball, nothing but fucking
Another
gas.
60
For the
damage.
Centipoods.
He barely passed the threshold, and he's going to do his final sacrifice of HP.
Good lord.
He went from 100 to 10 HP with all the sacrificing.
Wow.
How's our dragon feeling? How's he looking?
fucking fine.
Kind of want to yell as loud as I can, Hector, you beast! Like, just like triumphantly, just yelling out, like complimenting him, calling him an actual honest to god beast because of how
Another
well
50
he's just
damage.
wearing down the health on this dragon.
Of 80, 70 to 60. Interesting.
Okay.
Momentum.
Yeah, you
So-
gotta love the difference between us and Hector. Like, we're just dealing chip damage all boss fight. And we're like, oh, it's okay, we're wearing it down. And then Hector comes into the scene, careening down the mountain like a fucking Saturday morning cartoon character. And then he starts just hacking away at the thing, dealing like 10 to
The
15
Draco
plus
Lich is going
damage
to
per
use
hit.
a reaction to cast a Thunderbolt on Hector.
He feels offended.
Hector fails the
Oh,
save
yeah.
with advantage.
Probably because the
Oh, no.
Dracolich is getting his shit pushed in that hard. Of course he's gonna, like, counterattack or something.
Hector takes
does Hector go?
136 lightning damage and thunder damage put together as he is
Aw.
knocked unconscious.
I mean, he can't die, so
Oh,
it
man,
doesn't
no, he's
really
fine.
matter. But still,
Can't die.
jeez. Moments later, his body's gonna repair itself, and he's gonna sit upright, face covered in soot. Just what the fuck?
I
Oh, that's
remember
right.
he has
It
to
said
spawn
he-
in a different body.
It is currently
Well,
the Draco
yeah.
Lich is currently at half health.
Well, yeah, he
God
has
damn
to
it.
spawn
that
in a
was
different. He has to spawn in, like he ends up like morphing a corpse. But where are we? On a battlefield strewn with corpses.
So, like,
I'm gonna play on the Pokemon low HP theme.
Depends on if they got caught in the fire. Spawns in a body that's on fire. Shit, shit, shit.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Ow, 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 ow. So, yeah, it's at half HP now.
Whoa.
God, I really wish I had an iron flask right now.
oh, he's like about 300 or less right now?
It's about 440 HP.
Okay.
We're talking about Wanda being a Pokemon trainer. I really wish I had an iron flask right now. Because the thing about
Wanda wasn't the
half health-
Pokemon trainer, it was
I was not the Pokemon
the
trainer.
missing player.
Fernando was.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, Hananda was a
Hananda,
Pokemon
no,
trainer.
Wanda is the fucking trauma maker.
Well, she did that
How
with
is that a
Nanda.
trauma?
Oh no!
I'm being
Wanda's the
traumatized.
mama killer. Wanda's the mother killer.
No, Wanda's the
Mother
one
killer.
who extincts species. She did that twice.
Oh,
I
so
did
she,
not
oh,
know
so
that.
she's like
What's
the
this
Europeans.
title?
Gotcha.
If I had an iron flask
want
on me
this
right
title.
now, I definitely
need
would
this in
open
my
it.
life.
If I got close enough, I'd definitely open it and huck it at that thing.
So
Hope to
Cordova,
God I get
what do you
lucky.
wish to do as there's a devil flying like 40 feet away from you?
I mean,
Does it have beef with the demons more than
It-
us?
The devil looks at you. Well, hello, good sir. For how is your day today, might I say? It's quite a wonderful, infernally sulphurish day today. For I've been called here
Okay.
to exterminate your soul.
aha. So you don't want to just admire the weather.
Well, I could admire the weather, but there is some filth I must clean up first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but
Why all
I
these
must
dragons
ask,
got
do you
these
wish to
legs?
have your, how painfully do you wish to die? Or painlessly?
I was starting to like
okay.
this guy until he offered a painless option.
Okay. Question. I guess how Norse, I guess, is the area that Cordova comes from, if you get what I mean.
How Norse?
Mm-hmm.
Like Viking
Uh,
funeral or die in battle.
Valhalla?
Viking funeral.
like on a scale of I guess the appropriate response here being well, okay, fuck you, I'm gonna fight you, versus how dare you, I'm gonna rip your spine out of your ass for implying that I would desire a painless death without a fight.
Rip your spine out your ass, and then grill your rib cage on a fire.
Okay, I'm sorry, did you just ask me if I wanted a painless death?
Oh, well, you look like you could use it, yes?
Okay, so either you can stick around, or you can leave immediately, because I will rip your spine out of your ass if you stick around.
Oh, honey. I've heard many mortals say that to me in my day, and each one of those warriors ended up face first within the grave dirt. But it's more so, do you wish to die here?
I think I'm gonna kill you instead.
For there can always be another way. A contract or two.
You know,
Pay the
I
right
would be in the
price.
mood to possibly hear you out, but you offered me an easy way out, so I can't.
It sounds like your
In the words of
pride
Blair say,
comes...
I know a good deal when I see one.
Sounds like your pride has come before your fall.
I'm gonna start swinging with Bloody Marrow. Let's see. I would, I would consider laying into him with, I would consider laying into him with a charge of Hearthound, but I'm at 28 health. Which, even with a hill rune that's getting down there, I think Second Wind might be a bit more useful here. So, I'm gonna use my bonus action for that.
Okay.
But would you look at that? There's actually, multiple things competing for my bonus action now.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Giving you options.
Wow. Yeah, boop. Is okay. Thanks, D10. Plus 9, that makes 11 health.
I like how Cordova's like, nah, I'm gonna ignore that fucking Dracolich. You've insulted me. Time to die.
Uh-huh.
Like, screw that. I'm trying to kill the person of summit.
How much damage?
Summon
What
to the
would
first
you hit
place.
with?
No, I just used Second Wind. I rolled a 2 on the D10, so so I only healed for 11. But
hey, look, you could
right.
you could view that as your D10s are either cursed or blessed, depending on how you want to look at it from the canon's perspective.
Uh-huh. Which, I mean, hey, I'll take 5 D10 of damage rolling like 1 through 3 across the board over, only 1 D10 of healing rolling a 10. But, like, what's this guy wielding, actually?
The Bone Devil, he's wielding a pike.
Oh, he's wielding a pike.
Yeah, two-handed weapon.
Well, that would have been disadvantage with the faulty barrel anyways. Wait, disadvantage? Is that? Yeah, that would be disadvantage. Yeah, no, I'm gonna start swinging with Bloody Marrow. Boop. And boop. And and boop. And boop. So that is a 19 and a 23.
For damage or to hit?
To hit.
A 19 passes, 23 passes. AC is a 20. His AC is a 19.
Okay. Boop. And smite. Boop. And boop. The 16 plus 15, that makes 31 slashing damage.
As you slash him, he's like, "Oh, you wound me, how ever so devastating. But I must admit, I smell a tasty morsel from over there," as he points over towards Tides. The rich smell of blood is in the air, my friend.
Sorry, insert dial-up noises. Kind of process.
He's surrounded, by the way, which I don't know how to help him with that.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, why? Feels smoky in this area.
Where are you even from in hell? Like,
Me? Well, I'm
Yeah,
from
you.
the most amazing places within the infernal realm, mostly to do with the suffering of the many people who commit themselves to greed or other acts of treason, lawbreakers,
Okay, no,
that
that makes
sort of
sense.
thing. However, I bleed them from their mighty veins all over the floor and siphon their life force away from them like a small straw within a nice, frizzy little drink.
Okay, no, that explains the that explains the posh accent.
That explains the what?
The posh accent.
Yeah.
I explained it as it's one of the few voices that Cactus does a lot.
Anywho, I think.
Is there anything I could do to convince you with a contract of sorts? Maybe work for me a little bit and seal a deal?
I'll make deals
You
with them.
do understand how skeptical everyone is of, contracts of hell, right?
Oh yes, but he takes out some glasses from his little pocket, and he kind of just whacks them open and sticks them on like he's attending, reading fine print. He's like, "Yes, but well," and sticks it on. "You do know within the print of the contract you can read everything right here that I present to you. I am a lawful devil after all. I do like to have everything written out for you."
Cordeva's gonna kind of, he's gonna kind of, sort of brace, just kind of, lean Bloody Mara against his shoulder and kind of pinch where, his beak meets his face, okay, yeah, you mind either fighting me or giving me a sales pitch?
Wait, what did you ask?
What? I said, yeah, you mind either fighting me or giving me a sales pitch? One of the two.
Well, I would like to give you a sales pitch before you attempt to kill me and send me back to my office, which won't really do anything for either one of us.
Okay, fine, spit your shit.
Thank
But if I
you.
decide to gut you anyways,
If you got me anyways, like I said, I just return to my nice little office and prepare my work as per usual. You don't really get to do anything substantially, but to each their
I
own.
cannot imagine how atrocious the stacks of papers have to be.
Oh, they can be quite fun, as you see I have many slaves. Anyways, now, I have a nice spiffy contract here. You see, your friend over there, and he kind of like points over his shoulder towards in Tide's direction. He reeks of demonic blood, but that demonic blood is quite rich that runs through his veins, and I am in need of a bit more ascension, as it were, and I would like his blood. I would like to drain him dry.
Who?
And
Now that's what she said.
and as to I understand it, he has a rather not so great infernally gifted torrent of things. So I know he is a dear friend of yours. But if you could just, make him let his blood every day or so, I could maybe suppress his little incursion for you.
Ain't that tempting?
You know what? He's already got a prescription lined up.
He's already what?
Got a prescription lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like it-
intermittent remove curse chemo that I'm gonna start getting.
Like, yeah, Cordova hasn't like how to put this like, okay, look, getting that out of the way sounds nice, but honestly, it's going to be a pain in the ass either way, and I don't really think I'm hearing anything that'd have me inclined to pick your route over what he's
Well,
gonna seek out. So,
put it like this. With my route, his blood goes directly to my realm and never touches the floor. With your friend's route, he looks over and looks at Alirce over your shoulder. A cleric can only do so much, and while they could remove a curse from devil to mortal, as it were, your magic really lacks a luster for dealing with gods and such. You might be able to lessen and siphon out the effects after a good number of weeks, or I could remove the incursion for you and take his blood away every day for a good week or two and be done with it. It's up to you, surely.
That sounds like it costs a long time.
I'm the
yeah,
one
and
affected
also,
by this. It's my blood. I should be the one to decide.
that's what Cordova was about to say. Is like, I'm not into making unilateral decisions about people's bodies.
I thought you might
Not
say
my
that,
body,
but
not my soul.
I must say his dispense of basically betraying you all for essentially what was mommy issues at the time really speaks volumes in the trust of each other, doesn't it?
People also make mistakes and learn from them.
If he continue to make a mistake, I'll come throat punch him, so.
Tides is
Well.
going to out loud, bluntly, and unironically say, "Oh boy, I sure do wish I could acquire some contractual obligations to mitigate this demonic incursion problem."
No! One will smack you.
He says
How far
then,
away are you?
well, if this contract isn't to your liking, of course, I do have another one in store of a different offer entirely.
If it's to have me fight him, the answer is no.
No, a little cremation would do that for you anyways. But, no, not to fight him. I want you to bring me his head instead. And he points to Hector. I want him.
Me a lot of
Oh
things.
wait, yeah, that makes a hell of a lot more sense. Hector is basically just an infinite wellspring of suffering.
Nah.
If you were to
You
do
suck.
this for me, I could make it worth your while within some magical enhancements.
This is some bullshit. Let me move.
Nah,
My
you
body
see,
got
here's the
noise.
thing. I don't know what giving you his head is going to do for either you or him in the long run. And I get the feeling that I'd be doing him pretty dirty. And you see, my culture values capable warriors. And he's gonna point a thumb at Hector, who's currently doing his utmost to eat the dragon's lunch. Believe it or not, he's doing a bit more than I am in this fight.
No,
It would be seen as quite dishonorable if I were to stab him in the back like
He
that.
then ruffles his jacket a little bit. Well, I guess you mortals truly are stupid, but to each their own accord then. Now, where were we? Oh yes, you were trying to rip my spine out my ass.
I don't think I'll start with the jugular first.
This
Pleasant conversation. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, I declined politely.
Hey,
But yeah,
Wanda,
that ends my turn.
what do you want to do?
yeah. Wanda is looking at the situation, and thinking to herself, "Should we join the fray? It's a bit crazy."
Castle just looks at you.
Fuck it, we ball. Like, we're running towards the castle anyways, and if we find the source of the damn lich, which I forget which one of these guys summoned it. It was summoned by one of these guys, right? One of these.
No, it was no one on this battlefield that you know of.
Okay. Okay. Nice. But if we do kill one of these guys, it will take out one of these skeletons, right? Which
Probably.
would give I had
More
a
than
place to
likely.
breathe. Someone go. Huh? What?
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna jump. Let's see. Over here. We'll use a hackathon to kind of pull myself towards that direction. Just like jump, grab, and do a little
Acrobatics and
swing
performance.
thing. Gotcha. What could it be? Athletics. Okay. Acrobatics. 18 acrobatics and performance. Ugh. 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 Gross. Let me
You
try to roll
swing and skid a little bit is you take 10 damage.
Plus 4 to that 7, so it's like 11, just to make it a little less skinny.
Plus 7, so 18 damage to yourself.
No. Plus 4 to that 7, which makes it 11.
Oh, okay. Well, you take 11 damage. So...
What? Performance?
Okay.
For performance.
Roll your Hoggathon's damage.
Oh, my Hoggathon's damage. And
10 plus 2 is 12. Plus 7 is...
Why are you adding that?
19 divided
19.
by 2 is like 8.
9.
9. I'm stupid with math. You take 9 damage.
Half that.
That's already been halved.
Theo. She scrapes her knees a little bit. She's like, damn, my poor knees. And then, shit. I have nothing else in this area.
You're gonna
I have
shit?
no way
I don't
of
think
doing
that's nice.
Whatever. Is it possible to dash further or no? Because I already kind of actioned it, shit.
You've already used your action to attack. And swing.
No, I attacked nothing. So it's to get to...
I told you that you have to use an attack for the Hoggathon to swing.
Yeah. Alright. That is it for me, I guess. What's the circle again? I think I missed something about this. Oh, thunderstorm. Ugh, rainy.
It's the circle of life.
Okay, Alirce, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? What the girl doing? What the cleric doing? What the cleric doing?
We're hiding under the little arch here.
Anything else?
I don't think I want to enrage the Dracolich yet.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna hit ourselves with...
Hey, it's the enemy's turn.
That's not the one. Death Ward. That's the one. I got a Death Ward on myself.
This one dies from the fire. This one swings. .26 hits you.
Oh.
And you take 23 damage, Tides.
Okay.
Said he was at 18, right?
Let me check. Yeah, I think I'm down. 18 minus 23. Yeah, -5. I'm down.
Okay, you're unconscious. Upon being unconscious, the demons begin to circle you.
Okay, so am I like dead since I'm gonna be sucked dry by a clusterfuck of demons?
You gotta wait for a minute
Oh,
as they start performing a ritual.
ritual of slurping.
Ritual of slurp. Stop edging death and just tell me.
Ritual of dip.
I know that reference.
I'm glad you do.
Let me take a sip.
Let me get some sip.
If I'm gonna die, tell me. Just do it.
Look at me, Walter.
Are you
I'm
gonna-
sucking everyone but you.
Are you gonna die here? Probably not.
Do it. Tell me. Tell me now.
There is a chance that you could die.
I'm gonna lose
Oh
the
my.
coolest character, one of the coolest characters that I've ever really made before.
There's also
Kinda
a high
sucks,
chance you
but-
might be sent to your Dami-Mami to suffer for all of eternity.
Well,
Okay.
Oh damn, we were circled.
It's
In a
kind of
really
half.
bad
It's
position.
kind of half not my fault because Alerce blinded me and ran off.
Devil Dash.
I blinded you and oh, I thought you were talking about this session. I was like, I don't remember doing that.
No,
Well,
I mean, like
as,
5 or 6 sessions ago when I got bestowed.
Like, dang it, Alerce, why couldn't you just let me kill you?
Why couldn't
What's
you
up,
just
Cordova?
let me kill you, and then I
Right.
would have
does
dragged your corpse to like a
does-
resurrection office or something
does
and brought
Double
you back?
Dash does Double Dash prevent op attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just sacrificing his whole turn to move, essentially.
I figured, judging from like the tone and like lack of prompt for an op attack, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So, in your mind, a devil appears to you inside your mind, Tides. Why, hello there, my little fish-fried friend. Seems you're in quite of a spicy pickle here.
What do I have to do to not die?
Oh, you're already willing. Pleasure.
I've taken contractual obligations once before, I can do it again. He says in a rather despondent tone.
Well, I require a bit of blood.
How much do you want from me and for how long?
Why do you assume I want it from you?
Oh, because no, I'm a living being and thus full of the stuff.
Well, you're more so leaking out on the ground right now, and while that is tasty blood, the demons are doing a rather quaint ritual with you right now, and, you see, I have a taste for a different kind of blood. It seems your dear feathered friend is right now trying to pluck my bones from my body like I was a caviar dish, and I don't much appreciate that, but for a small price I could bring you back to life with a bit of
Don't make me kill
stoned
my friend,
magic.
please.
And, well, that would be the devil in the details. I need him to suffer.
Make him writhe in agony? I
need
can
you
make him
to-
writhe in agony
I
for like
need
a
you-
solid 30 to 45 seconds.
I need you to knock him unconscious.
Huh. So, if you
Fins crawl up your back.
resurrect me, all I gotta do is just crack him over the head with something?
Well, I need you to knock him unconscious and maybe slit his wrists for a bit of blood. That's about it.
That sounds a bit too much. How about breaking a
Do you
finger?
really have any bargaining power here while you're bleeding out on the ground?
Not a drop's worth. Okay.
I'm giving you a rather easy deal.
Yes, you are.
But I
Where
could
do I
take that
sign?
deal elsewhere if you truly wish
Where
to.
do
meander.
I sign?
Oh, look at you.
I'll point out, Cordova is decently straight-laced. He might be able to take treachery on the chin once, but
Well, sign right
Right.
here.
Wanda ain't. She will bust your head in once she finds out again what you did.
Do you sign?
Like he done did.
Okay. Mind if I bum a quill?
He pulls out a rib from himself that instantly grows back, dunks it in some ink, and hands it to you.
Here.
A rib that
Here.
big? Damn.
Sign here. Initial here. Droplet of my blood here.
Excellent. As the contract burns up in front of you. Now, I shall return you to the land of the living. Your HP has been fully restored, and you have
Knocked out.
2 of your highest spell slots back.
And I recovered I recovered both my 4th level spell slots.
And now remember our bargain. Knock your friend unconscious and slit his wrists.
Knock him unconscious, draw out some blood from a double wrist slit. Got it. Then you're gonna portal over to him and have a good slurp.
Yes. He licks his
Ornamental
lips.
straw or no?
When Wanda finds out, ooh boy,
He
ooh boy.
He claps his hands as the demons freeze in place, and so does the skeleton.
It would have been funny if I just sat upright and began swatting away the demons as if they were seagulls on a beach.
Oh, stop it.
Back to the pit from whence you came, foul creatures. Swag away
I will
the
only be able to
demons.
hold these for a couple of, you could say a few seconds
Okay.
or so. Do your job.
Okay, I'm gonna do my damnedest to get the hell out of the way. So I would like to expend my movement to
He's gonna toss you.
being launched. How far? Oh, that's one hell of a launch.
You take 20 damage on the landing.
Oh, okay. I conveniently land in a tree. D8.
Cordova, you
Minus
see
pretty
him
fitting.
go over to your friend, grab him, and launch him into a tree.
Okay.
If you look at the map, I will have actually landed in a tree.
Like he's almost
So,
like
I
throwing
haven't
him to
used
the
any-
side.
I haven't really used my movement yet, so I'm gonna like try to get closer. I used all 30 feet. You think a firebolt, not a firebolt, you think a lightning bolt from here would down him?
Well, you're within range. You might be able to do it.
I'm within range. You think? Hey, Cordova, what's that health bar looking like, bud?
I ain't telling you.
Are you wearing metal armor, Cordova?
No, I'm
Wearing
not.
anything that happens to? Are you wearing anything that happens to be conductive?
No, I'm
Oh
not.
yeah, Eric Cocker can't wear heavy armor, right?
I'm
Is
wearing
it just,
leather.
Is it? I was gonna say, is it oops all leather?
Like, I am wearing the armor that I started off with, and that is leather.
Leather is one hell of an insulator. Hey,
Yeah, I
what's
think
that
your fly
sword of
speed
yours made?
says you can't wear it anyway.
Hey, what's that sword of yours made out of, bud?
Blood.
Bone
It's
marrow?
not like I'm pointing it at you.
It's derived from bone?
Bone and blood, not conductive.
Iron! Blood has iron in it!
Not like
Trace
enough
amounts.
to attract lightning, though.
It is unbelievably trace, my guy.
Electrical
Like
conductivity of human
it is
blood.
less, like it is a fraction of a percent, my guy.
Even if it conducts it, it
Do
doesn't
you
mean
understand?
that it attracts it like a fucking
Okay.
lightning rod.
Electrical
you
conductivity of
understand?
human bone.
Do you understand how many human babies you would have to kill to get the blood out of the iron out of the blood and make a sword?
Did you know
Guys
that
would probably
the entire,
do it too.
Did you know that the blood in that the amount of blood in an entire adult human body is has enough iron in it to craft a single nail? Oh, also, there's no electrical conductivity in human bone, nor is there electrical conductivity in human blood. Is there anything? Oh fuck! I'm gonna make a cheeky perception check. See if there's anything nearby that could happen to arc towards him.
I don't think that's a function of lightning bolt.
It's not a function of lightning
Yeah.
bolt, my friend. Maybe chain lightning, but not lightning bolt.
Motherfucker!
And if I remember
Okay.
correctly, chain lightning is 5th level.
Yep.
If only I knew. Only I knew.
Time to like check your iron pot and then try to...
Wait, I forgot. What's my throw distance?
Isn't it based on your strength?
Oh, then it's Is it one? Is it one
Usually,
per?
usually
point on the
things that have a
stat?
throw range increment is between like 20 and 30 feet.
Motherfucker, I can't even make it, and I don't know your health bar, so I can't tell whether or not I can do it in one shot.
I mean, let's be real, you're probably not one-shotting
You
him.
must have really painted yourself into a corner here by accepting a very bad deal from a devil, but you know.
I wanted to not
Hi.
die.
Hey,
Egg
Yeah,
on
you
my
had-
face.
Yeah, and
Egg
you
on my
had
face.
you had friends like clerics and stuff who could have brought you up instead.
yeah,
on my
you-
face for not wanting to die from a demon ritual and having a sense of self-fucking preservation. Oh yeah, that's
You-
on.
Your self-preservation is pretty lacking in self-preservation part.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you willingly ran into danger a few times away from your allies to
Believe,
get there.
believe me.
How the fuck was I supposed to know where any of you were? This
Yeah.
map is fucking
It
huge.
always works out for
We
me.
pinged and shut you.
It's always against someone else, like hurting your friends and slitting their fucking wrists so you can live. You buckethead.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try it next turn. I end my turn, and in fact, on ending my turn, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing that I can do in this, in the Fire Emblem mechanics for this system, and I'm gonna shift the remainder of my turn to Wanda.
I don't think that was a thing in the homebrew.
Yeah,
What happened?
it was. If memory
Did what?
serves.
Oh, you're talking about the, didn't you
Yeah,
have
the
a
thing.
thing? Okay. It was like you could swap your
Oh.
initiative or something.
No, not yet. Not
Grid
that was what I
once
was
per
thinking
turn.
of. Swap my place in initiative.
It's
No.
grid.
I
Yeah.
refuse.
Once per turn, you can shift someone's turn order by swapping places with them in initiative.
Why?
Yeah.
Why me?
Uh,
Of all people?
I want to give you an extra chance to deal some more damage in combat, friend. Tag out.
No, I don't want that. Try again.
So,
What
you end
do
your
you mean
turn.
try again.
By doing so, you
No.
swap yourself with Wanda, so 1 minute.
Wait, is Wanda not able to decline?
No.
Tag out.
So we're able to sabotage each other with this.
Potentially.
This is a thing for the, it was like the wizard or whatever.
Give me back my fucking
Class you
initiative, you
picked.
piece of
I honestly
shit.
didn't think you'd be sabotaging each other with it, but, you know.
I didn't like. Is this
I don't want
inadvertent?
it. You said I'll just help you with shit. I don't want your help right now. You are a problem to
Okay,
yourself.
Okay, I don't
You're a
care.
problem to yourself.
Like I don't.
Did you earlier?
Like I
Did
don't
you
care how
happen to say?
noticeable it is. I'm gonna run over and gut tides now.
So,
Earlier, did you
Ties,
happen
did
to
you
say,
shoot
"Give
a
me the
light?
fucking spot initiative back, you piece of shit"? I should have lightning bolted him this turn. What
Did
the
you
hell
shoot a
is wrong
lightning
with me?
bolt? Did you shoot a lightning
No,
bolt?
I just-
Okay.
I expended my movement tagged out with Wanda, and ended my turn.
Okay, so
I did not
I
want
think
to tag
you need
out.
to reread the ability, but it's not a tag out. It is quite literally you're switching your places in initiative. So you
Yeah.
have a 22, she
was-
has an 8. So you just ended your turn, it goes back up to Cordova, then it's your turn again.
Oh wait, I was using tag out to like provide a layer of abstraction. I know what it means.
Okay.
Huh. Good to know.
I want to go after the enemy.
I'm gonna start
I wanna
using
be
this
back
more.
to back with my mans. And you fucked it up, Tides. Fucked it up again.
I'm gonna start using this feature more.
Not with me.
Ideally, you should have been using command more often, because you could have been giving your allies advantage on simple tasks.
So much.
Thanks for reminding me that exists. I'm gonna do that next turn.
Anyways, Cordova, you see as if he moved over to the spot and then used some magic as you see like a grid layout kind of like appear in front of him, as you then feel as if something is shifted, as like Wanda looks a little bit more sluggish and he looks a little bit more bolstered.
Okay, well, I'm not fucking around with this.
Would you know that he's turned against you or no?
Is he locked onto me?
Are you?
Like, is he looking at me like he's about to engage me?
No, I'm
Because
I'm kind of
if he's done this once, and Cordova saw the Bone Devil come over, and then he suddenly gets up after getting thrown across the area and is not, looking to reply to the Bone Devil. I'm not fucking around with this. I'm going to kill him.
Roll me a insight to draw upon your knowledge of past events with this.
You know what I hate about insight checks? It's that you can't escape them by being entirely sincere.
Are you sincere?
It's an annoying thing that's happened to me in previous games. It's just an annoying thing that's happened to me in previous other games I've been in.
If you wish to be...
I've actually said,
so
hey,
what's your
you
insight check?
That insight check, I'm being entirely sincere. No, it doesn't fucking matter. The roll still happens. Fuck you. No, fuck you.
What was that, Cactus?
What was your insight check?
12.
Okay. Based upon
Was
the
that
12,
with the
when you look
D4?
over at your friend, when you look over at Tides, are you trying to trick him to gain advantage, or are you being sincere that you're trying to fuck over the devil, or are you trying to fuck over your friend?
I'm trying to fuck over the devil, while still kind of like... I'm trying to bend the rules of the contract, not entirely break them.
How do you try to bend them?
I'm going to openly express that I have to knock him unconscious and siphon some blood. If I'm out in the open about it, it's going to be less of a problem.
Okay, so hopefully. Cordova, you look down at him.
Hey.
Have your roleplay moment.
From like all the fucking way over here.
Roleplay superhero.
Roleplay superhero. Cool. Hi. Just, don't hate me. But... Oh, shuck me. You remember that devil you were talking to?
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to die. So... I've kind of got some, don't get mad, contractual obligations. I have to knock you unconscious and slit both your wrists.
Okay.
Your insight tells you that he's being open with you about this deal, but he's being hesitant in the sense that he does not wish to fulfill the bargain. How do you react?
On King Atlan's honor, I am being 90% sincere. There's a few minor details that I don't want to disclose in case someone is listening.
How do you feel about this, Cordova?
Particularly a certain orcish woman.
Your ass. Go beat your ass so hard.
Is it that here I'm gonna get diced into fucking sashimi?
Cordova's gonna look over at where Alerce is, like, clear across the battlefield. Probably couldn't even have fucking known where Tides was. gonna look for Wanda. Where the hell is Wanda even at?
Down here, next to Cathal.
I was gonna say look left of
Literally
character.
to the left of
Oh,
you is
even-
like the rest of the party. To the right of
even-
you is Tides.
So, like, even farther away with more obstructions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something. If you keep doing this, I am going to kill you.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
And how to put this? Cordova's going to go ahead and try to make it as hard as possible for Tides to fulfill his end of the bargain.
Okay.
Not through, like, trickery per se, but through, ideally, honestly being outplayed. I was already kind of like, it's already kind of like stretching the edge of his range, yeah?
Yeah.
If I fail, that fucks me over even more, right?
Depends if the devil is still here or not.
Yeah, I'm essentially going to try to make a bid for, like, the devil being unable to enforce any punishment by, I guess, stalling until potentially we get a way for him to fuck off.
Oh,
And with that, I'm going to fly 100 feet straight up. I'm going to dash.
Okay.
ooh. What about if we found a way to learn this particular devil's true name and something true name magic?
I'm not sure how well that would work, but
True
You-
names only work in the banishment sense and would only really work for a cleric or a specific paladin order or a blood hunter.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say this devil isn't a particular member of the
But-
Ars Goetia, is
but
he?
no, you're thinking
But
of
you-
named demons and devils. He is just a bone devil.
you get the idea. I'm using the fullest extent of my movement to try to put myself out of range of
So you were
Tides.
already 50 feet up, and now you flew 100 feet up, so you're now 150 feet in the air.
Probably bonus action reload.
You are
faulty
now
barrel.
eye to eye with the Draco Lich.
Whoa. Hi.
Oh no,
Hi to
my
hi.
mark is currently out of range. Whatever will I do?
Well, look over at the Draco Lich. I'd boop you on the nose if we weren't currently fighting.
I'll punch in the throat.
The fire grows.
Oh
It's
no.
violence.
Well, that's one
So
caster
Mark-
down, hopefully.
Out of
Oh,
sheer
no,
curiosity, like, I guess, how are you ruling the fires that are currently, like, caught in the storm?
Oh no, the mark of my fell
It-
The wind is making them expand faster.
Whatever will I do?
Whatever will I do?
True, it is a lightning storm, not a rain and lightning storm.
Oh, good.
Whatever will I do? Just like update the reverb on that audio clip, to, like make it more frantic.
Good thing on the other side of the map. That's
It's a
not
good thing
swallowed
Wanda's
up
on
by
the opposite
fire,
side of the map.
brimstone.
But yeah,
The opposite
I'll
side of the map, and at the complete bottom of the initiative order.
action, bonus action are done. And yeah, action and movement are done. That was 150 feet up in the air. I'll use bonus action to reload faulty barrel. I think it was unloaded, right?
Yes, and Tides, you're up. What are you doing?
Since I can't fly, 10, 15.
Everyone get a load of this wizard who can't fly.
We get a load of this wizard who can't fly. Shut up.
Jed just looks down at everyone who can't fly. Peasants.
Okay, Alirse,
Dirty, non-winged
your
peasants.
turn.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't do shit. I can't do shit other than move. So yeah, turn up. Bam, bam, bam.
It is time. Turn undead. I swear to God, dude.
14.
It is turned.
Okay. He is now fearful of you.
And I forgot to do this last time because I didn't realize there was a demon nearby, but there is in fact a devil and some demons near my spiritual weapon now, so I can attack with it finally.
Hey, it paid off.
And then
Hey,
I
look at
think
that.
it runs out
Oh,
of
no.
duration right after this turn.
It got you.
Yeah, boop the bone devil.
I assume a 12 will miss the bone devil.
Yes.
And it fades
Well,
away.
He kind of kicks it like, the fuck is this doing here?
it just fucking fades away, fucking just
fade away.
opacity dropping, and just it makes that one turtle noise.
Wait, that one sound that's like meow, meow, it slowly fades out.
I want my goddamn initiative back, you piece of shit.
Wait, hold on a sec. Couldn't heads have like switched back again?
Yes.
Only one.
He actually did that one time to screw over Wanda over and over again to get more
We get back?
turns. He kept just taking his turn and then swapping at the end of it.
Wait, was this the one time I was gone?
No, you did it one time. I don't remember what the context was, but you kept swapping with her after you took your
It
turn.
was it just like openly to fuck with Wanda?
I think you had something you kept trying to do.
Can't switch it
Like
with
you
me.
had an
Of all
AoE
people.
or something.
Who else can't switch with me? I don't know why you kept choosing to switch with me for all reasons. Like, I don't know.
I'm going to say you
It
can
was
only
so
do
fun.
it every
One time.
once every round, so it stays consistent.
And
But,
that one time I
well,
kept doing it is
once
because you're one of
every-
the only
Well,
two
once-
topsiders I actually respect.
In this case,
Oh,
once
yeah.
every round would still mean that he could do it again because the
Yeah, one
last
of them's
cycle
at the
of
end of
stuff.
initiative, and then one of them's at after a few
I
turns.
consider him the start of initiative at the very bottom. In a way.
I don't give a
But-
fuck. He took my turns.
Anyway.
You're gonna get
Get
it
back.
back. You're gonna get it back. Calm your tits.
So, let's say you
First
did
time you
your
did it,
turn.
first
Dragon is
time
not
you-
scared of you. Cathal is going to rush over. It is now.
Don't do damage to the dragon.
What do you say that to him?
Oh, damn it.
Yes.
Why
I like to
shall I
imagine
not
the dragon just-
vanquish this foul beast here where it stands?
Because I just turned it, and it will last until it takes damage.
Turned what?
Turn down
It's
for
scared.
what?
Turned who?
No,
Dragon went from angry to scared. If you hit it, it goes from scared to angry.
Interesting magic you clerics have. Very interesting. I've never seen such a thing before.
you'd think a guy in a religious order would see a cleric use a turn ability before.
Actually, no. He's been in a nobility. His religious order was just full of paladins. There were no clerics.
Whoops.
Oops, all paladins.
So yeah, she gives him the stink eye and explains that if she goes hitting it right now, it's going to go back to attacking
So
us.
it
and
is
right
the
now we're
enemy's
trying
turn as the
to
demons
group back
just
up.
outright die in the flames.
I thought demons were like either resistant or immune to
Not all demons, like
elemental
imps.
damage.
Imps still take fire damage. Okay, Wanda, it is your turn.
Yeah. Wanda can't do much right now because she's too far away, but she's gonna dash.
When I say
right over
round, I
here.
mean until your next turn. When I say your next turn, is basically like the round after you use it. Does that make sense?
So, not my next turn, but my following turn.
Yes.
Post my next turn, right?
Yes. So once
Okay.
this
And,
once this initiative is through, then you could use it again.
Yeah. Also, me calling it tagging out is just me putting a layer of distraction over top. I actually know it means, but it's just an easier way for me
Yeah,
to
my
remember.
ass.
I'd rather just say you say grid because they're not going to know what the fuck grid is. Initiative is a made-up concept within D&D. It's like a
Yeah.
it's like a meta thing.
Yeah, with this homebrew mechanic overlay
Wanda,
on
you
the game,
moved.
I can kind of see
The Draco
beyond
Lich,
the
being
fourth wall.
very scared, books it the fuck out of here.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, with Hector still on its back.
Yes.
Names.
Justice from Delta Room playing in the background.
You have one
He's not
bidet.
there. You just gotta get the guy inside the room.
Unless
Find Hector
he
later.
left the castle and got caught on fire at some point, or
That's the
got
thing.
crushed by the
guy
dragon
that was
wagging
in the
its tail.
castle was the Draco Lich.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
So now
Right,
you need to
so
make it the fuck out of here without dying.
Well,
Ah,
you
he had one job
activated
to
my
kill
trap
the
card.
monster.
However, the
He's too
devil.
far away now.
However, because of this, the Bone Devil is also now gone.
well,
Although this guy's still around.
You just beat the game already? God damn it.
With that, are you all going to retreat?
Quick, gang. Let's all go deeper inside the fire.
No.
I begin
It
waving to kind of like call down the nerd bird. Kind of wave.
I was gonna say, realistically, we could probably just have Cordova fly us over the wall as we gather near one.
Do you wish to do
I
that,
imagine it's
Cordova?
time. What?
so here's the deal, though. How to put it? I don't know if Tides is still gonna like try to do his end of the bargain, or
So
like,
maybe you want to mention it to your party members.
yeah.
Talk within
gotta-
the fourth wall, not beyond the fourth wall.
Yes. With Cordova's gonna Cordova's gonna he's gonna like keep his distance.
We have ways of making sure he does no damage.
Well,
Oh, what are you gonna do? Blind me again?
Yes, blind you, deafen you, shut your mouth, like get rid of any ability to use components.
Oh, You're gonna pin my hands behind my back, blind me, plug my ears, and make out with me sloppy style?
Have you blind yourself just by having you ink your suit.
Could also false life or whatever it is on you. So even if he did manage to bring you down to 0, you'd immediately come back up.
Well, the thing
No,
was
that's-
like,
Yeah.
Now, would
like,
that count for the deal?
like,
Yeah, but we're
yeah,
kinda,
the thing
we're kinda
was
stalling.
not the
We're stalling and stretching. We're stalling and stretching out the contract until he just gives up and fucks off.
like it,
Well,
or
he got
you know,
unsummoned
you
already,
manage
but
to-
I'm saying if I cast false life on you and you get knocked unconscious,
well,
and
he
then you
also needs
immediately
to
come
spend my
back to
wrists
1.
while he's unconscious. Like,
Well, he
needs
said
to,
cut your wrist
like-
afterwards, right? So you'd be unconscious, and you'd come back up, and I could heal you, and then we cut your wrists, and then heal you again, and the contract is done.
how was it worded?
Wasn't it? You need to knock him unconscious and then slit his wrist for me.
I think so.
That that might actually work. Yeah, you know what? Sure, fuck it. We'll try that.
Well, there you go.
And we're gonna.
How's that sound, Cactus?
Sure, you can try that.
Like, yeah, well,
You can
we'll try
try-
that. If that
You
doesn't,
can try anything you want.
Well, I was
if that doesn't work,
saying-
we'll probably have to visit like a fucking cathedral or something to see how to.
I was
to
asking
break
if
that
it
shit.
like fit the wording that you gave.
You can try it.
We're asking what the
Yeah.
wording was specifically,
The
since you
wording
would
was
have
that you have to
contract.
knock him unconscious, slit his wrists so they bleed, and then he will drink some of the blood and be done.
It's just a one.
Wasn't
and
it
done
specifically so then I can drink some of his blood?
So then he can drink some of his blood.
Thing. It's
yeah,
a one and
it's
done
not
thing.
specifically on tides to ensure that he drinks. It's just that's the reason he gave
Mm-hmm.
that he wants it done.
Yeah, no, because that
Yeah.
that was just phrasing the reasoning for like why he wanted like that sequence of events to happen.
Well then,
So what do
yeah,
you think?
that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Does Cordova tell Wanda what happened?
Gee, I sure do wish that I could fly over to my friends and relay the news.
Well, Cordova did say he was going to consult the rest of the party before
So
he
Cordova
yeah,
flies
got
over
close
here,
to you again.
and I imagine you're just walking around the corner here when he's done explaining.
But I'm also going to give them the same reasoning as for why I decided to fly up instead of trying to blow your brains out.
And throat punch in 5, 4.
Which is to
3,
say that everybody else
2.
was in places
Well,
that were remotely
I
reachable.
uppercut. I uppercut tides.
I was like, yeah, and
Lucky!
throat punch in 3, 2.
Okay, well,
This
okay, kind
violence.
of he did deserve that, but okay, no more.
Just the fucking Smash Bros. Critical hit.
Yeah, no, fucking
Oh.
up.
I think it works.
Wanda hits the fucking Shoryuken.
Sends you flying upwards, and then you just fucking tumble forward, hit the fourth wall, and splat off.
What I tell you about making contracts with fucking demons and devils and gods? You don't make good decisions. Dumbass.
To be
It was
fair,
it was either make the contract or be used as a demon ritual.
to
God.
be fair,
I didn't die.
to be fair, everybody else was honestly at a distance that might have been reasonable if you guys were me and had wings.
Yeah, egg on my face for not wanting to die while the cleric was fucking miles away from me. Alerce, I'm looking
Okay.
at you.
Still kind of egg on your face for taking a deal with a devil, but
Yeah,
not,
honestly,
not
that's on me.
nearly
Again,
The-
that's on me.
This isn't
Who
quite
said-
as bad as in the crypt.
Yep. It's not crypt bad, but it's in the top 3.
Still fucking bad.
It's got
I don't do this.
So
it's got the silver
I
So
medal.
we
don't
got-
kill the devil.
we got an idea on how to probably bypass this, hopefully.
Yep.
That's the
Take
plan.
it away, Nerdbird.
Now all we need is you to let me hurt you until you pass out.
I was gonna suggest just cracking him over the head with something because I have to do it.
Yeah, he does have to,
Cordova
but
I
Doesn't mean
have
she
to be
can't
the
help
one to
soften
knock
you
him
up.
unconscious.
Soften you up.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Okay, either Tides is doing this or I will hear you.
This is terrible.
Squishy.
Comprehend?
I'm squishy.
But by all means, soften me up. Just get ready to take a few slugs yourself.
Oh my god.
Don't threaten Alerce with a good time.
You keep forgetting that Alerce is a masochist.
Well, Cordova, if you're up for it, I wouldn't mind doing some wild things with you. Some wildly inhumane things.
Are we keeping this to fists or no?
Giggity.
It's a fist to do that.
Her fists do 0 damage.
Wait, do you have a strength mod of -1? Memes.
Oh wait, I have a strength stat of +0.
Well, that means your
Maybe
unarmed
try-
strikes do 1 damage, because it's 1 plus strength.
Oh well, I do have a wisdom stat of -1 though.
Anyways, let's go ahead and
So I guess I'm being accurate.
let's go ahead and do this.
So, you're gonna get your shit rocked. I'm gonna knock you unconscious. Are we go on the wrist splitting or no?
That was part of your deal.
Yeah. Anybody mind if I bum a knife?
Alerce will pass him a knife.
Nice. Thanks.
No, it's pronounced knife.
I thought it was a nif.
Topsiders.
Niffy?
I thought it was neef.
Just faulty barrel after several turns of shooting. Sniper's rifle.
Knife.
He hears like Tides and Alerce arguing about who gets to knock you out, and you just like pull out the cannon and aim it at your chin.
Knifer sniffle. I'm gonna try and find the knifer sniffle.
Anyways, Cordova gets knocked out.
And then he gets brought back up, and then
Uh-huh.
presumably Tides cuts your wrists once you're up and healed, and then you get healed again.
With the demon or devil or whatever, is there a difference? With the nondescript entity from hell long gone, my contractual obligations are fulfilled?
Hopefully.
Upon your contractual obligations being fulfilled, of you slitting the wrists and then healing him after, you see a demonic mouth come up, drink the blood from Cordova. Cordova, you are now plagued with nightmares for 3 days.
Okay.
Oops.
You are rewarded with a magical item for completing your job.
Well,
Wait,
I think-
I'm rewarded with a magical item for completion of my contractual obligations?
Yes.
Pleasure
Oh, so-
doing business with you.
It is a pleasure
Oh.
doing business with you, my good friend, and here, have a delightful little item for your show,
Oh,
good
so there-
day.
So there's incentive for doing this now.
I'm going to beat the brakes off you if you keep doing this.
I'll do it first. Piece of shit.
I wonder. I pull out
First
the,
come, first serve.
I pull out the demonic gachapon capsule and I'm struggling with the lid for a moment as I'm waiting for Cactus to finish typing up the item description.
You guys do your roleplay moment while I do that.
All the while,
Well-
I'm just staring enraptured at this demonic gachapon capsule that's in my hand.
One day.
Well, I've done my contractual obligations. Cordova, carry me.
I'm not contractually obligated to do that.
Well, then I'm not contractually obligated to heal you in the future.
Okay, then I'm not contractually obligated to actually guard you.
Oh, you want healing? Beg.
This is terrible. There's so much happening.
Wanda can just see Tides just staring enraptured at the demonic gachapon capsule.
Wanda grabs a rock and throws at Tides.
It just beans me in the side of the head, and I just don't give a fuck because I'm just.
Okay, Cordova's gonna lean over to Wanda's like, so should we like do something to like, I don't know, try to prank the piss out of him to try to keep him from doing this again?
It doesn't kill him? Maybe.
I got an idea.
That is.
Because I do think we need to disincentivize him from doing this again. I'm thinking maybe
That's
some
good.
particularly rough practical jokes.
Yes. That's good. Of practical jokes. Both is painful. Give me a headache.
You got any ideas?
Okay. I can kind of hear you.
Okay,
And?
How about don't? And it's mutually assured destruction. Yeah. Have that be the nuclear option.
You do it again. We hurt you. Do you like that instead?
I mean, yeah, I guess
Oh
at the end of the day, I
no,
could-
Wanda, I'm betraying you. Haha.
I guess at the end of the day, I
Ow,
could
you're gonna
just
get
make that on my
softly touched
threat.
the stomach. Stop that.
Okay. Out of character, is there a way to bolster stats?
Yes, leveling
level
up.
Leveling up,
Every
If I
4
get my-
levels.
potions,
If
magic
I get-
items.
If I get my wisdom stat up high enough, would I be able to better withstand temptation?
No?
That's you don't even know wisdom. You yourself just agreed to it by yourself. You could have said no.
If anything, I think, okay,
If you
like,
need a
hear me
stat
out on
to
this.
resist temptation, brother, it's your
yeah.
own free will of choice.
Brother Christ.
Well, yeah.
What were you gonna
Yeah,
say,
you're
Cordova?
saying, sure, I'll do it.
I was gonna say, like,
My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich.
I was gonna say, like, if it's one, like, not necessarily, like, massively genuine complaint, but still, like, a complaint with 5e that I have, it's the fact that a lot of, like, mind control stuff, ends up getting lumped in with wisdom.
Or charisma.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of the things that should be charisma are wisdom instead. Even though, like, having your will overridden by way of mind control, that should be a charisma save, because charisma is described as your force of personality and will. that's just a minor gripe I have where, like, okay, sure, fear effects, I understand, but, like, mind control, like, that should be charisma, given the descriptions of, like, the ability scores.
Other wisdom checks. The DM might call for a wisdom check when you try to accomplish tasks like the following. Get a gut feeling about what course of action to follow.
Use common sense.
Checkmate.
But the real question is, what check would Cactus assign me if I just started running around and, like, pecking things to see whether or not they're made of bird?
Nature check.
Sounds like a wisdom check. Because it's
just
a
run
course of
around,
action. You're deciding
just
whether or
run
not
around
to...
just run around, start bird checking things.
I just realized the whole thing with the contracts, the whole Faustian bargain thing. It essentially boils down to a variant of My Brother in Christ. You made the sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, my character keeps falling into these stupid Faustian bargains. My Brother in Christ, you made the character.
Well, yeah, and at the end of the day, I could just have Cordova make good on his threat.
Okay. I have a character that's I have a contingency plan. You know, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
You have an Agamemnon contingency on yourself.
I mean, the better option would be, instead of needing, you know, something to resist the temptation, trusting your friends that they can get to you first before you die, or rebuilding that trust with your party and seeing error of your ways and, you know, doing that kind of character arc thing and not taking devil deals and that sort of nonsense.
See, have him see the error of his ways by
Instead of just killing your character and
ways.
starting anew and continuing the process.
They were exceedingly far away from me. It was either be used in a demon ritual and die, or come back to life and have to slit a dude's wrists.
To be fair, it would be okay, Cactus, I don't know how you were planning on, like, running that ritual, but hopefully it doesn't.
The ritual itself was going to take several rounds of combat, requiring several checks from each person, and so it's a performance check for each demon to do a dance.
If I knew that, I would have waited.
Like,
That's meta knowledge.
The meta knowledge of the ritual.
I was going to point out that, like, even with like no intel whatsoever, it would have been decently extreme for that to be like only one or two turns of
up to this point, Nibble,
because there are 3 death saves. You need to fail 3 death saves, or, you know, have 3 instances of things trying to kill you in order to actually kill you.
When have any of my gimmicks been an instant, one snap instant kill?
Never.
I didn't know that it wasn't.
I know that.
If I had known, I would have waited.
It's more so a meta-knowledge thing of the DM, knowing that your DM isn't going to instantly be like, yep, you're dead. Just, like, instant like that. It's more so a... Anyways.
You can now move forward knowing that this particular DM is not so adversary.
No, we work on band due to the masses. We're going to find a way to get through it and eventually get to you, whether you're on death saving throws or still alive.
We will end session there, though.